screaming 6 days a week. He making sure I's got me something to eat. He got no time for other girls. Sweating men are okay, 'cause I'm the only man in the stable. No other bitch can eat my hay. We sleep in separate beds, but we got matching heads. Don't touch, not even a peck. After pulling all the JPEGs, no more stamina is left. Ooh, my man takes care of the house. We take walks through the mall when we go out. He orders only authentic, handcrafted meals. He keeps me rolling when I'm missing a wheel. He looks the other way when Tyrone gets to clapping. He screams during SF6 while I blow Tyrone like a dragon. Played Skyrim all day, that's a girl's dream. Every DoorDash spread looking sweet like Devonshire cream. He jokes about my weight, but without me his whole larv drops. That's why he always copes when we don't play co-op. He can't lie, all once I got it kinda sweet. I'm not fumbling this bag like Panda Lee. I'm gonna ride it out till he drops dead. Then I'll say in his eulogy that he did everything correct. Ooh, my man takes care of the house. We take walks through the mall when we go out. He orders only authentic, handcrafted meals. He keeps me rolling when I'm missing a wheel. He looks the other way when Tyrone gets to clapping. He screams during SF6 while I blow Tyrone like a dragon.
Let me see that cheese, just like a rat. That's all you can do. Just jump and or two. FaceTime boy got the panzer. Let him spam ya with the great hammers. Come on for order, he don't got what it takes. No way. Need to check in with Osmond Gold for the play. Spy play, knows all the root, all the secrets. Still doesn't have the reflexes needed. Let me see that cheese, just like a rat. Cheese, that's all you can do. Cheese, just jump and up to. Cheese, gotta pretend like you don't know. Cheese, how to beat these foes.
This is how he wants us to play. This is how he wants to get paid. This is how he wants to get paid. This is
What's booming? Yeah, it's your boy Shinko Fleur. Welcome back to another edition of the Glaze State, where we load up the podcast and do the same shit over and over again. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to load up. I have a filtered video. It just didn't download. It just didn't download in time. If people still want it, I'll upload it on a server thing, and then I'll just send it to you, and you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. It just like it has a whole bunch of filters on it, and it just didn't download in time. I didn't want to wait that long. So what's up, everybody? I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm just loading up something because I don't want to just listen to Phil. I'm just trying to do something here real quick. Alright, so before we get started, let's say what's up to everybody here. Well Swade, what's good? Dubmatic 1651, Tractor Goose, Zerglu, Roachbait FNV, Mr. Momentum Mori, Josuke Higashikata, Well Swade, Jim Dancing, Iroquois Pliskin, Nexus Galaxy, Luna Guardian, Jagaz, Zerglu, what's up, baby? How you doing? That's big ups to Roachbait helping out a neighbor, baby. Simulated Dumplings, what's up, baby? How you doing? I think everybody's here. I think that's everybody. Right? Yep, that should be, I think that's everybody. All right, so let's get started. Let me just boot up some quick. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Wilson? How we doing, baby? All right, let me just load this up. I got chat's looking good. I want to do this thing. Hold on, let me set something up on my. Ever. All right, here we go. How's it guys? Just chilling, Mad Catz Minions, just trying to set up this thing so we can just get right to it. If it let me. Is what's a Shinko stream without some technical difficulties? Here we go. There we go. That's how we
Good morning, everybody. On today's show, we return to full gameplay streaming. I'm excited for a full day of fun here on DSP Gaming with all of you.
That is not it, sir.
A couple news stories, a few updates to some of the things we've been talking about recently, and chill vibes. Perhaps we can check out the newly christened suggestion box from about a week ago.
Get the
see
fuck
what was
out
on
here.
your mind for this
That's
first.
not what I downloaded. That is literally not what I downloaded. Again, what's a Shinko stream without fucking technical difficulties? Fucking summer laundry check internet resume. What the fuck? Oh, so it didn't download. Oh, that's great. That's great. So now I have to sit here and wait. So while we do that, for some weird fucking reason, I'm like a little miffed because like I thought that was ready to go and I thought I loaded the right. Again, what's a Shinko stream without technical difficulty? I love it. All right, let's see. No, I'm not trying to look. Bro, like I had this shit. See, this is the shit that like. Excuse me for being a little miffed. I'm a little miffed today. A little miffed because I usually have things in place to get you working, and it never works. But let me do this. I really can't believe it. Hey, what's up, Johnny 5? Hold on. My bad. Ready to go. And this is failing now. Are you fucking kidding me? So this thing, it's refusing to download anything. Hold on, let me at least have this on, so at least you guys can have some fucking background music. Here, sorry guys, this thing. How you guys been? You guys chilling? I'm having a DSP type of day, Rick. It's everything's supposed to be loaded up, working, but it's not working. It's not loaded up. And now as I'm checking, also the daily wrap, which I had planned to download, is also not downloaded. That's great. That's great. That's things that I have that are not working today. This is fucking disgusting. I'm absolutely pissed. I'm absolutely pissed at what I just had to do. Day off to the outage, CrowdStrike. Yeah, man, thank God I don't gotta deal with that shit. Because for a lot of people, I told them, like, yeah, that's your corporate computer, and I can't help you with that. Now, if he's doing with it personally, I could take a look, but that's a corporate computer. Sorry, I can't do it, you know. I don't have access. I don't have admin rights. No touchy, no touchy. So it's kind of good, kind of good. All right, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. There we go. Yeah, I think it's like a driver issue. I gave a fix. I sent the fix out to somebody earlier, so it looks like it's just a fucking driver issue.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here.
All right, that's what I wanted, but I didn't want that. Okay, we're gonna check on this later and download that. All right, now we're gonna go here and this bad boy up. All right, I'm gonna laundry. Oh, Oh, look. Why is it doing that?
Good morning, everyone. I'm
And there's an
back
echo.
after my day off. It's time to start another full and fun week streaming here on DSP Gaming. And so on today's show, of course, we will have all your favorite segments, including Phil's Day Off, DSP News, and more. We've got Jasper Kitty in the house. A new week is in full swing. So I hope that you are ready for fun here on today's episode of the Level 1 podcast.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mute this part. See, this is why I wanted to have the whatchamacallit. I wanted to have the filter video because in the filter video it picks up him going, huh, so right here he'd be going like a fucking slow-mo. That's what it is. That's what Phil Burnell is. He's a slow. All right, so let's get back. Here we go.
Welcome, everyone, to the show. Today is Thursday, the 18th of July, 2024, next to last week of July. So, summer progressing by speedily, I would say. And good summer so far with all the stuff that we've been juggling and enjoying together here. Looking forward to more, which actually we're starting some new stuff this week, which is exciting to always try out some new things, see how they work, if they stick. We're going to be bringing back some stuff that was successful previously this year, but we need to wrap it up. So it should be a good one, I feel. I hope that you're all doing well. I hope that you all had a good day yesterday when I was not here. Maybe you got caught up on all of my stuff, you know, Elden Ring. We are literally in the final segment of the DLC. Just got to beat the final boss, who's very tough. So I'm trying various different efforts on that. Street Fighter 6 made some great progress last week with Bison, actually hitting my highest rank points ever and continuing that climb today.
Move, Jasper. Hit him.
Like Riven Remake, where we are near the end now. Probably one more stream when we wrap it up. And also Stardew Valley continuing on, now starting with the fall season and all the new farming, fishing, and fun that happens along with that. So, a very full week of stuff to get caught up on, and that's just on this channel. Keep in mind that we had our usual clip show, DSP versus the Internet, over on DSP Reacts, and also brand new stuff on DSP Throwback. This is exciting.
This
the
is today?
Dante's Inferno playthrough has begun. Part 1 went live a couple days ago.
This was yesterday's?
And it was an hour-long premiere. And now, Part 2 has gone live this morning. Silly nut. He's rubbing my hand when I'm trying to do stuff. Part 2 went live this morning. That's a half an hour. And I have something very, very interesting to say about this, okay? Now, we're only 90 minutes into Dante's Inferno, the remastered playthrough over on DSP Throwback, okay? What that means is we're taking the original playthrough, we run it through an upscaler, so now it runs at 60 frames per second. We're running it through an HD filter, so now it actually looks 1440p. Although not really, but it definitely looks better than the original blurry camera footage. Better audio. And 30-minute parts instead of 10-minute parts. Each part individually numbered, thumbnailed, and titled. So the playthrough is very different than all my other playthroughs. Oh, by the way, the playthrough doesn't exist on YouTube. It got shut down years ago because YouTube felt that the playthrough was too risque for YouTube. Too much nudity and gore. They couldn't take it. Well,
that's right.
Today, you actually can have that playthrough.
So if you want nudity, you want gore, come to DSP's channel because he's got it. That's the shit that he's selling to the fans. Look at back in the day when I used to upload tits and dicks. You gonna like that, huh? Huh? You love it, huh? Tits and dicks. Lost media? Anybody? Nah.
Through on YouTube, but certain parts are going to get demonetized. For example, part 1 got demonetized, and there's nothing I can do about that. But I hope you'll check it out. It's going live every other day now, and part 2 went live last night. And just here's my initial feedback: the game is actually really good. So what it is it's like a combination of Devil May Cry and God of War, only it has this religious mechanic to it where you're very much going through the levels of hell with Dante. I mean, the first thing you do is you fight death. I'm not kidding.
Wait.
You fight the Grim Reaper.
How
cool is that? You get all these crazy super...
But wait, what's the religious mechanic? Like, is there like a prayer mechanic or something? Like, what's the mechanic? Because you said there's a religious mechanic. Like, do I use holy water or some shit? Like, talk to me. What we doing?
Natural powers. You're basically going to hell. You're on the ship to hell, Charon ship. Then you end up fighting the king. I forget his name. I think he starts with an M. But the king who judges everyone when they arrive in limbo at the gates of hell. Like, are you going to go to heaven or hell? Where are you going? Right? So you fight him. Like, basically, it was really, really neat. I'm watching and naming these parts. I'm like, this game is good. Like, this game is seriously good. It's just as good as, like, God of War 3.
The Bible
or
works
one
as
of
a
those late
shield.
game Devil May Cry games. And I'm like, man, I wish this playthrough had not been shut down. In 2010 by YouTube's ridiculous criteria back then. I mean, I wasn't monetizing videos back then anyway. You couldn't monetize gameplay videos.
Who cares, Phil?
in
Who
2010.
cares? Why do we have to go
So,
through? Oh my god.
What they had an issue with, I have no idea. But so far,
Every single fucking time he has to talk about something, it has to go down memory lane once or twice. Like, shut up. Just fucking upload the shit.
90 minutes in, it's really good. I think that you'll actually enjoy it if you haven't ever seen this game yet. And certainly you haven't seen my playthrough of it because it doesn't exist. Check it out over on the DSP Throwback channel, okay? So that's going to be going live like every other day. The only bummer, I only beat 3 levels. I think the first level may be Greed. I think the second level is Lust. I think the third level is like Wrath. But then I stopped playing it because YouTube just wouldn't accept the parts. So I said, well, I'm not going to keep playing it if I literally cannot upload it anywhere and no one can see it. What's the point?
Oh, I can't make any
So,
money off
by
of
the
it,
way,
so
the game's
fuck it.
also apparently on Game Pass. So right now, if you have Game Pass, you can play it yourself. If you watch my videos of it and
Yeah.
oh, it actually looks good, you can enjoy it. Okay?
No, instead of
So I
doing
hope
that,
you
why
give it a
not just
look.
play the fucking game?
That's what's been going on over there new. So much going on and to get caught up on. We're back. So let's talk a little bit about what happened on Tuesday. All right. On Tuesday was my first major stream trying to tackle the final boss of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. And there's good news and some not really
The
bad
bad
news, but news. The good news is I'm pretty much good to go on the first half of this boss fight. Like, I'm not really having that much issue. Every once in a while, I do a mistimed dodge and it screws me over. But I've pretty much got the first half of the final boss fight down. The problem is the second half, because in the second half, the game puts so many visual effects on the screen that you can't really see the boss attacks, which is kind of stupid. Like, if the boss is going to beat you, have it beat you because
Where?
it's really,
Oh.
really tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look, a bunch of crazy combo strategies and, special attacks that blow you away. Or maybe, for example, in the
All right, hold on.
Melania
If
fight,
it's
the
too
reason
much,
she was
hold on,
so
give me a
hard is
minute.
because she actually gained health back. If you made a mistake and she hits you, she gets a bunch of chunk of health back. With this particular boss, I really feel like the only reason that the second half is hard is because there's so many visual effects on the screen of, like, magic, holy magic all over the place. You can't see anything. So, like, is he attacking? Is he not? Should I be dodging now? Should I not? I can't see. You keep blocking my field of view with your stupid effects. And, listen, I get it. It's the last boss fight in all of Elden Ring, so let it be tough. But I honestly wish it was tough more for the actual fight than the fact that they try to overload your senses and block your visual style. Like, I've already said it. I'll say it again. Here's what the boss fight is like. Cool, I'm really getting the boss. This is cool. Wait, oh, wait, what's going on? I can't see anything. Oh, crap, I took the hit. All right, let me try to recover from that. All right, here we go. I'm getting it. Wait, I can't. What's going on again? I can't see. Oh, I'm dead. That's the boss fight.
Well,
Gee,
you know,
thanks,
Phil,
FromSoft.
well, there's this thing, right? There's this useful tool, right? Useful tool, right? It's called, it's the camera, right? And you got, like, it's located on the right thumbstick. So if you took that and you, like, moved it, you could probably move the camera around to a place where you can see. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy for offering such a suggestion, but I think moving the camera around might help you.
I hate to say it. I don't think there's anything in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC that's as challenging as the main game. I just don't believe that. I feel like they kind of followed their own little tropes and things and delved a little bit too deep into them. Like, there's 2 hard bosses in this DLC. The first time you face the dancing lion, and that's because of the camera, and this boss, and that's because of the visual effects. It's not the bosses that are tough. That's stupid. The bosses should be what's tough. And I actually don't believe that it's the boss. It's if I could see, I'd have no problems with this,
Oh, this is bullshit, by the way.
So, that being said, I didn't beat him on Tuesday.
Now, you might have people saying, like, you might have people coming in and be like, yeah, like, why would people get upset of him saying shit like this? Because, number one, he's not playing the game. He spoils himself, looks up every single fucking avenue to basically get the most broken weapon, the most brain-dead build available, and he exploits it. And he doesn't have fun, and then he sits there and pretends like he's an actual video game player. That's crazy. How you doing, Extra Collector? How you doing, baby? That's why this kind of talk is infuriating.
I tried a bunch. First, I tried the shield counter attack build. It works fine and gets me through the first phase. The problem is it takes too long. The guard countering to block so much and then counterattack, it takes ages to finally get a hit in. So it's like, I want to learn the second phase, but it takes me so long to get to it I make mistakes, you know? You want to get through that first phase fast, so now you can focus on that second phase and really learn it. You don't want to be sitting there for 5 to 10 minutes each time to get to the second phase just to make a mistake and die in 2 seconds because you don't know what's going to happen in the second phase. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like I will get it eventually. We tried different things. We tried the hammer build. That gets me through the first phase fast, but then I need to learn the second phase. Then we tried something that people recommended. They say do a bleed build. I wasted 45 minutes doing it just to find out I can't do the bleed build as people thought because I don't have 2 hammers to put the bleed effect on. Or maybe I do, but then I have to go grind and get more souls or something. I just will have to look into it when we play it again on Saturday, okay? Anyway, I didn't get it done, but it's not like I'm crushed or upset. I honestly didn't feel crushed or upset at the end of that stream. If anything, I was like, all right, whatever. I'm kind of used to this. After the Melania fights, it's not that big of a deal. We'll get him.
All right, to believe, just in order to believe him, how much money did he make on that stream? I just need to know. I just need to know. Please, somebody let me know. Please.
Eventually, it's just going to take a little bit more time. So we're going to have another stream event on Saturday, okay? And then Tuesday night was fun. It was Riven Remake, and we got to the essentially the toughest boss in the game. Or toughest boss. It is really the boss, because it's a puzzle. This game doesn't have any enemies, but it has crazy puzzles, and there was an insane
Oh, yeah, I'm
puzzle
downloading now, Freeroo. I thought I had it
in this
already
game
downloaded with
that
this, and it
required you
didn't.
to have prerequisite knowledge from like 8 different
It didn't
places in the
take.
game. Just
Matter
let
of
me
fact, see, look,
explain.
now I'm
So,
paranoid now.
You needed to know the color of each island as corresponded from a light puzzle earlier in the game that you didn't know was a light puzzle because the game didn't tell you. You needed to
Make sure
know
it's
the
downloaded.
symbol of each island in the game. You needed to know,
You'll play
excuse me,
back. All right, so this should be
the
it.
shape and positioning of each item in the game, again from another previous puzzle.
Yes.
You didn't know you would ever need that knowledge again. You needed to know the exact positioning.
Are you
of
wait,
certain
wait,
orbs
wait,
in
no,
a
no, no,
grid
no, no, no,
puzzle
wait,
from
wait, wait,
previously
wait,
in the
wait,
game,
wait,
even though you
wait,
never
wait,
knew.
wait, Phil, are you letting us know that you are unable to retain information? This is what it sounds like. You're unable to retain information. So, like, basically, right, you had a puzzle. You did the puzzle, right, from an earlier point in the game. Now, you didn't think you'd need it, but at the end of the day, like, you would still remember the fucking puzzle because you just did it. Like, bro, like you didn't. So like the way, no, because was killing me because he's saying like, you know, it's a puzzle from earlier in the game. You didn't think you would need it. So like, what did you do? Like, did you erase it from your memories? Like, do you like have like a finite hard drive where you have to make space and shit? Like, did you send it to the recycle bin?
You would need to know that again. You needed to know a specific frequency balance from something that never explained itself as part of a puzzle earlier in the game and you easily could have overlooked. Okay? I think that covers it, but the point I'm making here is all the things I just discussed were in like different parts. Like 2 or 3 of them were in a room that's a lab. One of them is in an underground area where you're lighting up lights underwater. 2 of them are on a grid puzzle that's above. So it's like, if you didn't take pictures and if you didn't know exactly what you were looking for throughout the entirety of the game actually expects you to leave the puzzle room and go back and backtrack, and it could take upwards of more than an hour to go all around the map and read and take the pictures and everything you need to
But
get
that's
the
the
data for this one
game,
puzzle.
Phil.
Now, I played every Resident Evil. I've played nearly every Silent Hill. I have played many cryptic games that require you to backtrack to get puzzle pieces and keys and things. Never in my life have I seen a game that made you want to do that. So, the thing is, apparently, yeah, this is also representative of the real game from 1997, but it was just kind of like, it blew my mind. I was like, they really thought that that was like meaningful use of your time. But you know what? That's probably padding of the game. Even my games back then in 97, especially, you know, these point-and-click adventures with full motion video in them, they weren't very long games.
Yes,
This is probably a way
Phil.
to make the game much lengthier. Anyway, we got it done, and now we're continuing on. When we play again, it's going to be fun to see what happens next, because we're in a whole new area of the game now. Everyone says one more stream, I'll probably beat it. So that's what we did on Tuesday. Yesterday was my day off, so ladies and gentlemen, I guess it's time for that weekly segment that we all like to call Phil's Day Off. Of course,
But it doesn't work because we all know it's him.
Yesterday, I did not stream. Yesterday, I had many things to do. Many things to do. Oh, boy. I can't tell you most of them because most of them are personal things. But we had a lot of appointments and things.
Divorce court. I mean, divorce coin. Divorce coin. Pump it, pump it. Divorce coin. Pump it, pump it. Divorce coin. Oh, wait, hold on the beat. Pump it, pump it. Divorce coin. Pump it, pump it. Divorce coin. Pump it, pump it. We got it, it's coming, man. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, baby.
That we had to do during the day. So to be quite frank, I wish that the day had been a better day to spend more time with my wife. And
Nobody
have more
cares.
meaningful time, but instead,
Yeah,
it was
meaningful
a lot of
time,
running
these
around and
nuts.
a lot of stuff that was not very.
Because you got to be an adult.
It also didn't help that yesterday it was very humid as well as hot. So not only was it in the 80s, but it was like 60, 70% humidity. So it was very stuffy and sticky everywhere we went. Not very pleasant. Okay.
Not very
What I'll
pleasant.
try to do is
Okay.
focus on some of the pleasantries. We did order a poke bowl to eat for food, and we like poke bowls. Those who don't know what a poke bowl is, if you have sushi, right? Typically, sushi is going to have some kind of a seafood component. Sometimes it's cooked, sometimes it's not. You could have tempura shrimp. You could have raw tuna, raw salmon,
Okay, poke
crab,
bowls.
other things. And usually you
this
have a rice
is
component.
Zenless
and
Zone
then usually
Zero.
there's veggies or other things combined with it. And then usually a sauce or a flavoring, and then they wrap it in seaweed.
It's my gacha of
usually.
choice.
You know, this is what usually composes sushi.
He pissed.
So what a
The real
poke
reason he
bowl
had to wash
essentially
his
is
best
they're
because he pissed. The
deconstructing sushi to make what ingredients would be in sushi into a big bowl. You get a bed of rice, white rice, and then inside there you can pick your proteins. You get any of those kind of, sushi-like proteins that you would like.
This
and then
was
you get
so
all
much
kinds of
funny with the
add-ons
fucking
and fixins,
filter,
like,
man.
little tempura crumblies or some green onion or red onion or
You see, kiddies, your Uncle Phil likes to go out and have deconstructed sushi. It's not actual sushi, it's sushi that's broken down. Yes, kiddies, they call this the poke bowl, complete with rice and your choice of proteins and crumblies and all sorts of other toppings.
some pickled ginger or wasabi or
Wasabi!
there's like a million things you can put in it. Cucumber. I like cucumber in it. So you do all that, and then they will put like rice or a sauce on it, and you just eat it out of the bowl.
That's why I don't like poke bowls. Poke bowls are like, it's just sushi for like fucking lazy people. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. Like, I'm gonna get a poke bowl. Why don't you just get sushi? Just get fucking sushi. For that, if I'm gonna go ahead and eat fucking raw fish over rice, I might as well have fucking cooked fish over rice. Fuck that.
So my wife and I ordered big poke bowls yesterday. I got salmon. What was it? Some kind of tuna. Oh, I think it's like a special tuna. It's not.
So you
just
got two
plain tuna, but
types.
they actually like marinate it in this sauce, and it makes
So you
it
got
taste
two
very,
bowls.
salty but also savory, as opposed to just the plain tuna. It has fishy flavor, but other flavors as well, and I like that. Yeah, so I got
You got
tuna
two bowls.
and salmon and a whole bunch of like roasted corn and veggies and all kinds of stuff like that. And again with a nice
It's not
sauce
all
on top. I think they
things-
call it
So the thing is not, I'm not a poke bowl hater. It's like, I hate when things become fucking trendy, and it's just like, it's like, the reason why it became trendy is because it's something lazy, or it's something that doesn't require a lot of effort. And I don't like shit like that. I don't. Yes, thank you for $2 super chat, hun. Can't order the. Wait, we're back. It says we're back. We're back. We're looking good. I don't know what happened. Oh shit. Oh shit. The sushi naughty got me. The poke bowl union was coming after me. Oh shit. God damn. Hey, this poke bowl business is serious business. Fuck.
like a shoyu sauce or something like that, which is kind of a
Shoyu?
sweet sauce and savory as well. And my wife got like I think she got similar. I don't know if she gets the salmon. I know she definitely gets the tuna. She didn't get the salmon though, or maybe she did. But we also got scoops of crab salad, and they have different kinds of crab salad you can get. We get spicy and regular crab salad. For those who don't know, crab salad is usually not real crab. It's made from whitefish. It's very inexpensive. You could buy it at the store. You could buy a big thing of crab salad for like $4 or $5. It's like pounds of it because it's real cheap. But it tastes very similar to crab. It's imitation crab salad.
Yes.
So that they just scoop that right on top too. The thing about poke bowls is you get a lot of protein usually. If they don't skimp, you get a lot of protein, but you can also get a lot of veggies. You get your grains and your carbs from the rice. It's basically all the food groups you need, just no dairy.
My man, why are you shilling this shit to us? So we can go sit there and find it acceptable that you're spending all this goddamn money on fast food? No, dumbass. You still wasting money. You just admitted us you had 2 fucking separate bowls.
So it's calories, it's protein, it's vitamins, it's just no dairy.
Will you restream DSP when you play
and we
SF6
really like the
with Bryce
Pokeball.
Brian? I might.
Because it's healthier for you. The catch is they're kind of expensive because you're
Yes,
getting a lot of
dumbass.
fish and stuff in there.
No, it's
They're
because
usually more
dumbasses like you keep buying this shit. No. No, stop buying fucking Pokeballs. Just get yourself some regular fucking sushi and be done with it. I feel like Pokeballs are the Chipotle of Mexican food. I mean, of Japanese food. It's just so fucking consuming Americans like him could just act like they're eating something special. They're eating something that's, you know, that's not the usual slop that they consume every day. But it's still the same fucking slop because it's specialized food that's been broken down so that way it's easier to eat. Because remember, this is the guy. This is the guy that, you know, when he buys food, he needs it to be presented to him.
all 3 air conditioners blasting. It was still 80 degrees downstairs and humid. And we're like, what we're realizing is we have a new setup this year with the way we're doing our air conditioners. We have our big air conditioner all the way down in the bedroom. And then we have the 2 smaller air conditioners in each of the rooms on this end of the hallway. So they blow the cold air down the hallway. Then the other big air conditioner in the bedroom blows the air there. And it's supposed to push it down the hallway stairs. We have a fan, an oscillating fan, standing in front of the bedroom door. So it blows all the cold air downstairs, which is what the goal is. You know, hot air go up, cold air go down. But as I was standing right over here in the hallway yesterday,
Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Oh, he
I
just got up.
realized
Come
we need
on.
a fan right here. Because what's happening is the cold air is building up in these 2 rooms, and it goes to the hallway, and it just kind of sits there. It's not properly going down the hallway.
Bro,
to
just get a
combine with the air from
regular
the bedroom and go downstairs. If we had an oscillating fan in the hallway right here, it would catch the air from both rooms and push it down the hallway. So we're going to look to probably get another fan. I don't know if we're going to get it this year or not at this rate. I mean, we're already halfway into the summer. But that would be, like, perfect. Someone said get a swamp cooler. Do you know what a swamp cooler is? A swamp cooler is a cooler that makes water evaporate and go into the air. So you get cooled because you're getting, like, you know?
It doesn't work like that, Phil.
Anyway, we also watched a bunch of BattleBots. And,
Fuck, I'm getting distracted by this man.
BattleBots was really fun.
Let me finish this round.
And we relaxed, and we had a good time together, basically. So nothing too crazy, right? Not a crazy day or anything like that, outside of the fact that the whole first half of the day, we were running all around.
Oh,
doing a million
I
errands
lost.
out in the heat. Wasn't very comfortable. Jasper Kitty was relaxing with us for the second half of the day as well, which was nice.
They catching me.
So,
They catching me.
yeah, so Phil's day off. Nothing too major, anything like that. Nothing too crazy, okay? Okay, so that was Phil's day off, but now, let's talk about today, okay?
Okay.
So, I wake up, well, first of all, just so everybody knows, as I've told you, right? My schedule has been all over the place recently. My day off has been shifting around. My daily schedules have been shifting around. Not to say my streams have changed. My streams have not changed, right?
Yeah, that
But
doesn't change.
everything else going on in my life, basically, behind the scenes, it's been kind of hectic and stressful. A lot of stuff being shuffled, changed, as a result of many
Divorce
different things going on,
coin!
personal and private. So,
Nope.
this morning, things are a little different than a usual morning.
Okay.
And Kat is getting up earlier, all right? And
She's getting up earlier,
so
huh?
she's like getting ready. She's in the shower and stuff. And I'm still in bed and relaxing. And, you know, I'm napping in a little bit more. And, excuse me. So I'm napping a little more. Before I have to get up. Because I can't get in the shower until Kat's done in the shower. Anyway. So waiting. And, you know, I basically go back to sleep for like a half an hour. And then finally it's time for me to get up. And I sit up. And I'm like, okay. You know, time for a shower. So I take my shower. Everything's fine. I get out of the shower. I walk into the bedroom. And Jasper Kitty has vomited all over the bed.
That fucking cat is sick, bro.
And I'm like,
you know, fuck the game. Fuck the
"Oh."
game.
And it's
Fuck the game. Bro, take care of that cat, please. Like, take care of that fucking cat. There's something wrong with him. There's something wrong with him, Phil. And I'm telling you, the day, like, I really don't feel anything for you whatsoever. None. I have no sympathy for what's going on with your life, any personal shit. The fact that Jenna keeps trying to grift people to see if she can come see you, I hope she does come see you, because I genuinely don't fucking like you. But let something happen to that fucking cat, Phil. I'm telling you. Let something happen to that poor defenseless cat that did not ask to be in your shitty ass home. That fucking cat that you use as a prop for fucking tips. Let something happen to that fucking cat, bro. I don't even care. I don't even care at this point. You don't do that. Don't fucking sit there and just let your cat get sick and fucking suffer. Dude, I've never, bro, the only time I've ever seen a cat vomit was on fucking YouTube. YouTube. That's crazy. Like, yo, almost every time where there's a story with Jasper in it, like the fucking cats be throwing up. I'm sorry, like I said, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, cats vomit. I know. I'm telling you, the only time I've ever seen a cat vomit was on YouTube. None of the cats that I had have vomited. That's just fucking crazy.
A big hairball, too. It's a big hairball. You could tell this one's probably been built up for a while. And I'm like, oh,
It's built up for a while.
And, you know, Cat is gone at this point. She's out of the house. Like, well, here we go.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean Cat is gone? What do you mean? What do you mean Cat is gone? Where is she, Phil? Where does she be? I need to know, Phil. Where is Cat? That's what I'm saying. Divorce coin. It's looking too good, baby. It's looking too good, man. I think I might pump. I might pump into divorce coin, man. It's looking too good right now in the hood.
My day begins, so I stripped the bed. I got out the bed, and it was so gross. It went through the sheets into the bed. What do they call it? The mattress pad thing? What do they call it? Because you put it over your mattress to protect it from things like this. I think it's called a mattress pad.
Oh, this is the girl I want.
So, yeah, it went through the sheets into that. But I was like, thankfully we had that. Because if we didn't, it would have actually went right into the mattress. But it didn't. It protected it. Like, thank God we have that. So, yuck. Had to, first of all, of course, had to clean up the gross slop and toss all that into the wash. And in fact, now that I'm telling you this, within about 5 minutes, I need to go downstairs and see if the wash is done. So I can toss all that into the dryer. All right, so let me finish telling this little initial story of what we're doing today, and then I'll run downstairs to check on that. Mattress protector, you called it there, Casanova? Yeah, it's nice. It's so nice that they have that.
I'm trying to get the chick.
Like
This is the chick I'm trying to get.
The mattress would have been stained permanently. You can't clean the mattress from that, you know? So I'm so happy that we had that on there to prevent that from happening. That would have been really bad. So yeah, so I had to do that, and then I finish up, you know, getting dressed and ready for the day, and running around the house doing chores and errands in the morning. Had my breakfast burrito that my wife made a few days ago. She made a big batch of burritos for me for the morning for breakfast. So I just nuke it because it's frozen. So I nuke it, and then I have my coffee and my burrito while I give Jasper.
Pre-made breakfast burritos. Cat does not cook. I'm sorry, I do not believe that Cat has cooked or has ever cooked. Ever. I don't think Cat has ever really cooked an actual factual meal in that house, and I'll stand by that till the day I fucking die. She made a bunch of breakfast burritos. So your wife who can't even follow simple directions and make a fucking simple recipe, was able to go ahead and make a bunch of burritos with eggs, bacon, sausage, whatever the fucking cheese, and wrap it up in a tortilla. Let's say tortilla, and wrap those nice and neatly for freezer use for future use. Really? Come on, man. Come on, Phil. That's what's letting me know. She ain't out there. She's not out there stuffing those tortillas with the necessary ingredients. Come on, baby.
For Kitty his morning treat and get stuff ready downstairs around the house for the day.
So, Sifu Mugu says hairballs are normal for cats. Cats are very clean animals. Hair builds up. They also groom as a soothing thing for stress. So, I could safely say that basically any cat that's with me has been most chillest cat ever. Because again, I think I've seen one hairball. I've never seen vomit, like actual vomit from a cat in front of me, from a friend's cat. None of that shit. I've never experienced that shit ever. I'm sorry, I'll take your word for it, guys. I just never seen it.
News, news stories for today's show and stuff like that. And so today, what are we doing? First stream today here, it is Street Fighter 6 again with M. Bison, on the Victrix joystick, which I really enjoyed using on Monday. It was really fun, and the stick's great. I did great. I can't wait to play more. I need to stick to my game, though. I forget stuff. Like, for example, when I was going to play on Monday, my game was 2 critical changes. When I drive rush, I'm going to try to drive rush mostly with jab. If you hit with jab, you can go right into medium punch standing or crouching, and from there you can either decide if you want to do like a EX scissor kick, or if you want to do a the hand move so it leads to mines.
I gotta look it up.
I was doing that consistently pretty much. The thing I forgot is his standing medium kick is incredibly good. Like, it's a counter poke. You could win a poking war from mid-screen with that. A lot of people who like to poke you a lot, you could just keep kicking them with medium kick. So I have to remember that today. I started doing that a couple matches, and I completely forgot about it. So that's one of the things I got to try to remember. But outside of that, hey, my gameplay was getting solid and better. So I'm looking forward to today, although I didn't watch any videos last night. I was exhausted after a long day, so I didn't really sit around watching Street Fighter before I went to sleep.
You didn't do shit.
So Street Fighter 6 today. Hopefully we do well. The climb hopefully
Hold on, Big, thank you for that super chat,
hon.
Here's some cash that Phil won't spend on Jasper. Exactly.
We'll have even more ranking points. We'll see.
I got it.
Tonight on the late stream, it is Stardew Valley Chill, so that should be fun. And then tomorrow, it's going to be
I have a
day
coin
stream of a brand new game, Kimitsugami, Path of the Goddess, on Game Pass. I really don't know what the game is. I guess it's supposed to be a combination of strategy and action and other stuff. But really, the best way to find out is to play it tomorrow. It's a new game on Game Pass. We might as well give it a look, see if it's any good, and if it is, we keep playing it. If we play it for a stream and I don't like it, you don't like it, whatever, we don't ever have to play it again. But it's an interesting experiment of trying out a new game because it's on Game Pass, so that should be neat. Okay? Tomorrow night is Friday Night Fights, and then Saturday, the day stream will be the next stream of Elden Ring, trying to finish the DLC, and then Saturday night is Riven Remake, and we might finish Riven. So we might actually finish 2 games on Saturday, depending on how stuff goes.
Finally.
Now, also, FYI, this week, it's a possibility I will be doing a Street Fighter 6 lobby with Brian, top tier rated from Twitch. I know it's been weeks coming. Basically, since Bison came out, I haven't even talked about doing anything with Brian.
Yes, bro. You fucking
I spoke with
lying
him
ass.
over my day off, and it looks like we're going to try to do it sometime this week. I'll confirm 100% when I lock it in, but it may even be tomorrow night. All right, but I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver to you guys. If we do the co-op lobby, then obviously we will have voice communication. Discord, now they actually put it on PS5, which is like good, because the way it was working earlier, I had to do it through like the phone or through PC.
The phone.
And then have the call carry over to PS5, which is really stupid. It was a really complicated way to do it.
It's really not complicated.
Now,
I don't know why you
supposedly I
keep
can
saying
just
that
do it
shit.
right through the PS5, although I don't know where the app is. Actually, I have no clue where the app is on there. I have to look for it, I guess. Maybe it's in a menu. I have to find it.
You just look for
yeah,
it.
They
You don't.
apparently improved it over the last month, so now just do it right from there. I mean, why? If you want to do a voice call on your PS5, why would you have to start it on a different device? It doesn't even make sense, right?
So we gotta see it. So Extra Galactic Girl says, what's the deal with that? Brian made it sound like he wasn't gonna stream with Phil again, but on the Daily Rap last night, Phil said they're on for tonight. Like I said, maybe he's gonna throw Derek under the bus. You never know. Maybe he's gonna sit there and allow Brian to ridicule him by reading out the tractor tips because he's just that desperate. We don't know. Wait, what? Hold on. Jade asked him to play Street Fighter 6 on his birthday Saturday, and he said no. He said no. Phil, this again, these are the reasons why I don't feel sorry for you when bad things happen to you. This is why I even go as far as to be evil, because it's evil. I think it's evil to be laughing at some people's misfortune. But I this is a reason why I allow myself to be evil. Because you do shit like this. Your number one unironic fan, the one positive fan that isn't a fucking degenerate, that isn't a fucking, that isn't some fucking weirdo that's just gothy senpai or some shit. And you can't even play fucking Street Fighter, the game that you've been playing for 30 years, the game that you've been drilling into everybody's head that you're good enough, and you can't even do that for your one unironic fan? Are you crazy? Yo, fuck you, bro. Like, seriously, fuck you. It's not even funny anymore. How dare you? Fuck with the one pure thing. in your streams. That's not tainted. Absolute piece of shit. Exactly. Get fucked, true fan. All right? That's crazy. You gotta. I can understand you did it for 672. Fuck him. I can understand if you did it for Swaggins. Fuck him. I can understand if you did it for fucking Kagome. Fuck him too. But not Jade, man. Not Jade, man. It's not gonna be lucrative. You essentially have to rent DSP for the night to play one-on-one with him. But see, my thing is with that. See, here's the thing. Black Steel Raven. And I know Phil will always monetize shit, right? He will always monetize shit. But my thing is, again, the man doesn't know how to like hustle. He doesn't know how to use his brain. He doesn't know how to actually sell. Because let's say if you have to rent DSP, right? Let's say instead of, renting DSP, having the whale, and Jay doesn't give money like that. We can dig into the DSP toolbox and make it an event. Oh, it's a special Street Fighter Bash, and, it's going to be Jade's birthday also. I know he's not going to make it all about Jade. We can say, oh, yeah, it's Jade's birthday, Street Fighter Bash, hope we can have some fun, and you can, come by and support. Shit like that. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He's the one with the business degree, dude. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't know, Black Steel Raven. I don't know, man. People keep telling me about this finance degree. This business degree. People keep telling me that he knows about finance. And every time I see him on stream, he's showing me the complete opposite.
So.
That's fucked up, man.
I'll let you know 100% when it's locked in. Right now, like I said, tentatively, possibly tomorrow night, but not 100%, but maybe. And we'll see, okay? Cool. All right. So,
I need this one.
Bear with me for 1 second. I like to go downstairs and check on those
I got no
bed
ether
sheets and mattress pad that are in the wash and toss them in the dryer, and then I'll be right back. And hence, this is the problem of trying to do a million things at once. The stupid bedding keeps saying uneven load in the washer. So because of that, the washer keeps erroring out and freezing.
He's putting something else in there.
I pulled them all out, soaking wet. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Toss them back in.
All right, right there. You're already off the brat. Off rip. Too many fucking clothes in the dryer. Too many clothes in the dryer. This is why, Phil. I hate you, Phil. The reason why I hate you, because I hate people like you, because you're just like those fucking boys. All those fucking boys with those moms who would sit there and go to the laundromat, and then they see me in the laundromat washing clothes by my goddamn self. And then they sit there acting like, oh, wait, where's your mother? My mother ain't here. I'm washing clothes by my goddamn self. Oh, so it's just you washing clothes by yourself. I think I literally just said it's just me washing clothes by myself. Oh, that's good, because, all my son do is play video games. I play video games, too. All day. All day. I'm here washing clothes. What's your son's excuse? Oh, yeah, because, he lazy. I'm lazy as shit, too. This is the one chore that I do because it's the laziest fucking chore. I literally pick up clothes, put them in the fucking machine, put soap in, put quarters in, let this shit run, take the shit out, put the shit in the dryer, put quarters in, keep it pushing. What the fuck? You don't overstuff the fucking you don't have to stuff the shit with fucking all the way to the top. It's not going to work. The water's going to weigh down the fabric, and it's not going to spin properly. Take the dirtiest one, take the biggest, dirtiest one, start with that one. Wash it off. Then when you're done, bang, put the next one in. This man is stupid, bro. Again, with all this overloading, babysitting, he got to babysit the fucking laundromat. Babysit the washing machine. Again, I'm invested in divorce coin, man. I'm invested in divorce coin at this time. Sorry, it's looking more and more probable.
And I think it's still saying uneven load, but it started again. So I'm gonna go down in about another 15 minutes and check it again. So everyone here live.
When your wife swallows and she transfers all the sperm into one cheek, that's also an uneven load. I don't know. I felt like just saying that.
You remind me in 15 minutes around 12:05 p.m. Pacific time.
Motherfucker, I gotta remind you to do your own motherfucking laundry when your own motherfucking washing machine has a fucking timer to let you know that the fucking washing is done? Fuck you.
To go down and check on it again. Because if it's frozen again, then there's nothing I can do about it. I just keep pulling it out, trying to separate it, put it back in until the wash will finish. Yeah.
God, what a fucking retard.
I mean, it's so frustrating. But when my wife does this, she basically has to sit in front of it, right?
Your wife is also stupid. You both, I can't stress this movie enough. The Other Sister. If you have not seen that movie, The Other Sister, I implore you, I beg you, I'll try to find it for you. If you need it and you need me to get you a copy, holla at me. I'm going to see what I can do and I'll hook you up. But you need to watch that movie, please. The Other Sister, I beg you, with Giovanni Ribisi. I please, like that's. I don't want to give you guys homework. I hate homework, but please look it up. The Other Sister with Giovanni Ribisi and Juliette Lewis. It came out, I think, in like 1994 or something like that. Like, did we just get a mom-wife style? I can't, I don't even know, Free Woo. My mind is broken by the sheer ineptitude between two grown-ass fucking human beings who operate motor vehicles. One that technically owns property. How, man? They can't do shit. I am actually surprised that Jasper isn't dead yet. And I can freaking vote, exactly. Rewind it to when he says wife. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do it. I can do it. Okay. I'm going to say 20. Right here. Good enough.
Blah, blah, blah. Toss him back in. I think it's still saying uneven load, but it started again. So I'm going to go down in about another 15 minutes and check it again. So everyone here live, can you remind me in 15 minutes around 12:05 p.m. Pacific time to go down and check on it again? Because if it's frozen again, then there's nothing I can do about it. I just keep pulling it out, trying to separate it, put it back in until the wash will finish. Yeah, I mean, it's so frustrating. But when my wife does this,
He did it. Yep, he did it. He did my mom wife. He did it. He said, mama.
He basically has to sit in front.
But can she be your mother? How can she be your mother if she retarded too? They slow. Big ups to Free Woo with that catch.
Front of it,
Right,
paying attention to it constantly for like an hour and a half, 2 hours until finally it'll finish
the pillow
washing.
top mysteriously disappears.
And there's nothing you can do about it. It's not overloaded because it wasn't even full. It's uneven load.
That means you're not loading it properly. Let's okay. It's not overloaded. It's an uneven load. You're loading the fucking shit improperly. You're probably stuffing all the heavy, bedding on one side and the fitted sheets and shit on one side. You idiot! You still doing something wrong. How can you fuck that up? How can you fuck it up, bro? Putting clothes in a hole, closing the hole, pressing a button, letting the hole spin the clothes around, take it out the hole, and then put it in another hole so it can dry. How can you exactly? And let's not get into hand washing now. Thank God this isn't oh my God, Phil probably would have died before days of hand washing. Cause I used to have the washboard. There was days where we couldn't afford to go to the laundromat. We didn't have the quarters to go and put the clothes in. We had that washboard. That silver fucking aluminum fucking washboard with the fucking ridges and shit. Acting like I'm some slow ass fucking yokel in a fucking country band or some shit. He'd die. He'd fucking die having to wring his hands up and down on that shit. Yeah, man, we couldn't afford to go to the fucking laundromat. We had to get that washboard.
What's so dumb about modern washing machines, of course it's uneven. It's a ball of bedding. Once it's wet, it goes to one side because it's, you know, what do you...
You shouldn't be putting a ball in there, dumbass. Why are you balling up your laundry and putting in the... You should be opening it up so that the water and the soap can cover the entire item. So that way the fucking vomit isn't compacted and being sheltered away from the water and soap. Because that's what that happens sometimes. When you ball up clothes and you want to wash a specific stain or something like that out, you wash it, and then when you pull the shit out, the stain is still there. The gunk or whatever is still there. But the article of clothing is wet, it's damp, it smells like soap, but the vomit or whatever, it's still there because you didn't fucking open this shit up. Like, he's slow. Like, I want people to see this part. He's fucking slow. I want the Keems and the Mudahars and the fucking Moist Criticals and the Kino Casinos and the fucking side scroll. See this part of how he wastes his audience's time by letting them know how fucking slow he is. We're explaining to a 42-year-old how to do laundry. Exactly, bro, Cyrus. Nah, man, it's a... fuck. Nasty. This is nasty. Bro, his claw... No, don't do that to me, hater. Oh, come on. Hey. I don't even repeat it. I'm a pin it. I can't even repeat it, man. I might blow chunks, bro. Hold on, I need some water now. God damn it, hey. Oh, God, come on, man. Just the thought of it now. The fucking thought of it now. Oh, my God. Now ew. Now his clothes smell like, the whole house smells like vomit. It smell like vomit. It smell like gray chicken chunks from the garbage disposal. Oh, my God. Oh, disgusting. Oh, no. Yo, that house probably smelled like dehydrated fucking vomit powder. Oh, no. That's I'm sorry. When it comes to vomit, I can't help it, Otopico. Vomit's like, it's. You know how some people have certain things they can't handle? I can't handle vomit. Like right now, I'm just repeating it because I'm trying to soothe myself out of the, you know what I'm saying? Lord Kanye, what's up, Lord? Lord Kanye, if you just joined us, if you just wait, is Alt here too? Nasty. No windows open. Full summer sun. Full summer Pacific Northwest weather, cooking that steam, that vomit water. Oh my God. Okay. Let's continue because we're gonna kill each other. We're gonna kill each other with this shit.
So why can't we design a washer that's okay with that and can handle it?
Because you're not supposed to do that.
Instead of expecting the user to keep pulling the fucking clothes out, right?
And Mr. BR Nope says his house is a biohazard. It's official. They're filming the live-action Resident Evil 7 at the house over there.
Separate them and toss them back in so it's an even load. That's the
I'm
dumbest
throwing
fucking
up,
thing.
War Dog. I'm throwing up.
I gotta keep doing it like every 15 minutes. I gotta
What's
go down
up,
there and
Mr.
see if it finished or
Cavador?
not.
God damn.
Anyway,
He's
all right,
probably over.
so today, or we already know what kind of is going on all this week with the schedule, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna be fucking breathing in vomit fumes.
I think what we'll do now, let's jump in to a little segment that we like to call DSP News.
So there's no corner demons. He's just checking the corners for fucking mold and mildew from all the vomit permeating in the air.
Starring Jasper Kitty.
Yeah, I do that too.
There's nothing wrong with the washer.
Too.
The washer has...
So, War Dog Leader says, also, when my cat is sick, I take it to the bathroom and rinse it off before when my cat bed is sick, I take it to the bathroom and rinse it off before taking it down the washing machine, so most of it has been washed off. And I bet you he didn't even do that. I bet you he didn't even do that. I bet you he sat there and took the whole shit with all the like the meaty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit that's on there, and folded it within itself and mushed it together and put all that in the goddamn washing machine.
Literally done that since day one. If you don't understand what uneven load is, you don't know how to wash clothes.
Okay, but you're the one that doesn't know how to wash clothes.
Okay. You probably have never washed them in your life, by the way.
I mean, we can tell you've never washed them in your life. We can tell. Remember when your last girlfriend, the one that you could have been grooming, when she left and you didn't know how to do shit? You sad, pathetic little man. This was in your mid-fucking 30s? Mid-fucking 30s. You did not know how to wash clothes. Let me repeat that again. You big YouTuber, bought a condo, got corporate partnerships, does not understand how to take clothes out of a hole, take clothes, put it in a hole with soap, press a button, wait, take clothes out of the hole, and then, like, put them out to dry. Come on, man.
All right, so some news going on. First of all, now this is exciting news for
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed, man. The fucking filters I had for this shit was fucking mint.
me anyway, and maybe for you. As you know,
Let me
this
see if
year
I
we
can
have an
still download
upcoming
it.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection arcade classics that will be coming out, featuring all of the Versus games, plus the Punisher arcade game, which is kind of an odd thing to put in there. I almost feel like they have nothing else to put it in, so they're just tossing it, and it has nothing to do with the Versus games. So I'm excited for it. When it comes out, I'm definitely going to check it out on PC and go from there. I hope it plays on my PC. That'd be excellent. Then I could use my new Victrix joystick, play with the best version. No, hopefully no input delay, no frame drops, nothing. It would be great, right?
Still get clapped.
So, this is cool, and I'm excited for this, obviously. Now, why am I bringing this up today? Because yesterday, the ESRB rated it T for teen. And when the ESRB has rated a game, it means it's done. It means it's 100% done and ready to be sold. So the thing was, a lot of people were speculating this thing wouldn't be out until, like, late fall. Oh, no, it's ready to be sold right now.
Okay.
And a lot of the times, especially when a digital game like this gets rated by the ESRB, it means it's about to drop. Well, guess what's this weekend, guys? EVO. The
Yes.
biggest, well, used to be, not anymore.
It's the biggest, cocksucker. Don't get mad. It's the biggest, and you know it's the biggest because that's why you try to go ahead and start a feud with LTG so you can see you can overshadow Evo. Dumbass. And yo, dumbass should have fucking had the 5. Oh my god. You see, again, I love when I like when your short-sightedness just like strikes because now I get to make fun of you because you should have saved up the 5 bands, gave it to LTG, and then when afterwards, LTG, after people finding out that LTG would have been broke, that could have probably overshadowed Evo. But no. You had to go ahead and be Phil. Losing out on another opportunity. Sad.
One of the biggest
What's up, non
fighting game championship tournaments in the United States, when typically there's a lot of announcements made. And considering the fact that Sony has a big hand in EVO, meaning they own it and run it, and by the way, this collection is a Sony and, well, it's not on Xbox. Let's put it that way. A lot of people are now speculating, a lot of people are now speculating that this will come out maybe this weekend. That there may be an announcement and a shadow drop this weekend. All right, which would be amazing. If it comes out this weekend, I would be excited as hell.
Yeah, I'd be excited as hell too.
I mean, I would change my schedule to play this collection because I'm very excited to play the classic versus games. They're part of my life.
But you can't play a game for you can't play for Jade. You can't play for Jade though. This is what makes you a piece of shit. I hope you get like toxoplasma in your fucking brain or something. Fuck you, Phil. I hope Jenna hops over the gate. I hope she doesn't even get the gate code. I hope she just hops over.
Blood of fighting game history. I mean, I grew up playing every single one of them in arcades. I played in tournaments.
And after this is
so
it.
a lot of people are very much.
After this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the crux. This is the meat of DSP's entire fucking fighting game career. Okay? Marvel vs. Capcom to X-Men Shield. These games are basically what made DSP who he is. And when he buys these games and he gets his ass handed to him, that's it. It is over. It is over.
Well, thinking and of the mentality that the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Game Collection will drop this weekend during EVO, and then we'll be able to play it right away, right? I guess we'll have to see how it goes. If it does come out this weekend, I will attempt to play it on PC and go from there, okay? So hopefully it does come out this weekend. We'll see, okay? So that's one great big piece of news that I'll be following.
Time Fighting Game Collection has bugs and glitches.
So yes, there is potential that my schedule will change this week, okay? Now we have a follow-up.
Yeah, the best way is still
an announcement from last week. Last week, Nintendo had announced their apparently
yeah,
some
but
kind
I mean,
of a
that, I mean,
survival horror game.
That's it.
Following someone called the Smiling Man. His name is Emio. It's a guy with like a bag, a paper bag on his head that's like a smiley face. But they're saying it was like a horror game that would be exclusive to the Switch, and everyone's like, "That's rare." And it's very rare when you would see a horror game like, you know, exclusive to a Nintendo console like that. So a lot of people were speculating what this game would be. Well, now more information has come out. It's called Emio, the Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club, and it launches on August 29th. Now, you might say, what is Famicom Detective Club? And that's a valid question, because there's not been a new game in this series called Famicom Detection Club since 30 years. So yeah, the last time there was a new game, it was, I think, 1994 was the last one. So what are they? I don't even know. Like, I'd have to, like, research this.
The king of fucking retro, ladies and gentlemen. The king of fucking retro doesn't know what a retro, like, jeez.
To find out what kind of games these are. But, I mean, if it's something interesting, maybe we would play it. I don't know if we would play it as a new release, only because that same, like, week, we got Black Myth Wukong, we got Star Wars Outlaws, and we have another one, too. We have, like, 3 major things all going on at once. So I don't know if we would actually play it then. But I would definitely be interested in eventually.
I watched the DSP, a true gamer fan, doesn't know what NES is called Famicom. He doesn't know.
If people are interested in it, and if it ends up being a good survival horror game. So let's keep our eyes on this one. Emio, the Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club, comes out the end of August. You guys, let me know what you think, because I don't know what Famicom Detective Club is. So I don't even know what to say about it. See, Mr. iGamer says, I'm disappointed I wanted an actual horror game. What do you mean? It's not a horror game? That's what I mean. I don't understand. I don't know.
Can you go and find out? Jay Wuso 99, thank you for the $5 super chat. Nah, Phil has to go chase that new 6-star manga Hogan card coming November 2024. What you gonna do when the red, white, and blue runs wild on you? Hey, he gonna buy it. He gonna buy it, and you gonna see him with, you know. I want DSP politics to get here already. I want him to get into it. I want him to talk about it. I want him to get it.
What Famicom Detective Club is. I wasn't playing those games in 1994 because there was no such thing as a Famicom in the United States. I don't know what that means.
Okay, but you're the king of retro, so you would, like, again, this is your job, this is your passion. You don't even know, like, again, I grew up poor, so I don't know a lot about these things. So I didn't have access to it, and I grew up in places like they really weren't big on video games like that. All right, so like I had friends who like they had video games, but it was like the video games that were popular to play. You know what I mean? It wasn't like true gamer shit. That's my thing. My thing is you've had that experience, and your dumbass don't know shit about games. That's fucking weird.
Anyway, so there you go.
This is what we're gonna leave it at. Oh, I don't know.
Interesting one that I don't really understand.
I don't want DSP's takes on politics
has
neither.
Taken legal action against an individual who they are saying was performing slander and extreme acts of harassment against a Sega employee on social media. Sega was given disclosure of this particular person's identity by a court, and they requested damages for their actions. This person was then ordered to delete all insulting remarks and refrain from similar acts in the future. Sega is also warning it will take this kind of action against other people. Let me fully elaborate on the story. So, according to the legal announcement, Sega took action against an individual who continuously made excessive defamatory and insulting remarks about one of its employees via social media. The company was granted disclosure of the perpetrator's identity by the court and has requested damages on behalf of the victim. In addition, the individual was ordered to delete all instances of insulting and slanderous remarks. Sega states it considers acts of harassment against employees to be a serious human right issue that damages the dignity of employees and deteriorates the work environment. Thus, the company intends to continue to take action against any malicious behavior towards employees. While most companies generally have similar policies to Sega, it's not so common to see anyone put this into action or speak about it publicly. It has earned Sega some praise in online circles, as well as from the industry. Now, I guess my question is... Oh, hold on, there's a little more. Game developer Taira Nakamura has commented, harassment is something I also suffered with when I was in the position of producer. It's so reassuring to see a company take action in this way and talk about it publicly to deter others from committing acts of harassment. So I guess this is in Japan that this happened. So I guess the Japanese government is actually a lot more strict about this stuff than the American government. Because in America, literally everyone says whatever they want and gets away with it.
Nope, doesn't. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. If you notice in your own fucking locale circle, you notice your fat ass counterpart Boogie said whatever the fuck he wanted and try to deflect the fact that he scammed people out of fucking crypto and tried to lie about cancer. Didn't work. Okay? Now the guy that dunked on him, Destiny, he went on a spurg out for some fucking reason over some political bullshit, and he's feeling the irk of that. No, you cannot just say whatever the fuck you want. Doesn't work like that. Because there's things I want to say. There's things I really want to say. But I know I can't, so I don't. Okay? Trust me. The stuff that I want to say, it's not even like I'm not even like scared of the smoke that comes with it. It's just not worth saying.
Seriously, everyone just gets away with it. Now, in this case, it sounds like whatever this harassment that was going on was so extreme that Sega, the company, actually spent money to go to court and say, look at all this evidence of defamation and slander and harassment. This needs to end. And the courts in Japan granted them the right to get the person's identity and to actually have legal recourse against them. Do you understand how crazy this would be if this happened in the United States?
It wouldn't work.
Do you understand that half of YouTube would just disappear? Because so many channels are just this fucking rumor.
What pisses me off, like, yes, we're going to make this about you, but the thing with what pisses me off is that you pussy-ass motherfuckers don't do anything. Why are you waiting for the government or a corporation to go ahead and do, like, in terms of Sega, right? I'm not talking about in terms of Sega. I'm talking about in terms of you. In terms of Sega, that's work-related. So that's a separate issue. Now, you're trying to say this would happen here because people would stop talking shit about you. No, if you would go ahead and say stupid shit, people are going to report on the stupid shit that you say. Now, the thing is where I was getting back to, why do people wait for corporations and governments to do something? Your dumbass could go ahead and sue these people yourself. It doesn't take a lot of money if you know what the fuck you're looking for, if you know how to present that fucking case. That's why I tell your dumb bitch ass every single fucking time. You got a problem with something that I say, please talk to me. We could talk about it. But you can't because you know you have no fucking case, dumbass. Cobain, he's just basically Sega took somebody to court for defamation and slander, and he's just making a victim segment about himself. And there's been times that things have been done to you, Phil, where detractors has said, bro, go to the police, go talk to so-and-so, and you haven't done it. And you just want to sit back and let corporations do that shit for you. Fuck you.
Mill, gossip, bullshit, completely making, defamatory statements about people constantly.
You fucking live in a house that smells purely of cat fucking vomit because your dumbass doesn't know how to wash the fucking wash clothes. So you fucking put in fucking articles of clothing full of fucking dirt, dander, vomit. You put it all together, and the fucking washing machine can't even wash the shit because you don't even know how to put clothes in the fucking hole. You're just that stupid. How about that? That work for you? You are a 42-year-old man-child that doesn't know how to do fucking anything. Does that work for you? Hold on, let me give you something else for your lawyers. Your mother coddled you to the point where you could not become a capable human being in adulthood. Come on. That's legal worthy? Huh?
I mean, half the content would be gone because everyone would be legally liable for what they're saying and doing on YouTube.
Bitch, I'm legally liable for the shit that I'm saying now. I'm legally liable for the shit that I'm saying right the fuck now. You can go ahead and do whatever the fuck you want. I've thrown that ball. I've thrown that ball in your court before. Stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I don't know if that would happen here because, of course, people would always argue about First Amendment and what's right and what's wrong. However, we do have defamation and slander laws in the United States. I just think that they're probably very different from what's in Japan. It sounds like in Japan this was almost like an open and shut case, but in Japan no one really does anything about it. But this was so extreme that the company finally did. But here in the USA, I guess you would have to prove in court, right?
Just like the people in Japan had to prove in court. It's not like they went to the court and the court said, okay.
That someone was
Nah, you didn't imagine
making
over.
things up. There's a difference between your right to say something, but you don't have a right to lie.
You don't know how to wash clothes.
Like, for example, what went on with Alex Jones and the whole deal with him saying that the Sandy Hook massacre many years ago, a school shooting, was fake, and that according to him, it was all orchestrated and everyone was an actor, and it was, you know, very awful things to say with zero evidence because he never had any evidence of it. He made it up just to get attention on his show. So he was sued massively and lost. And now, for the last 5 years, he's been attempting to move and hide all of his financial assets so that he doesn't have to pay the victims. I know that sounds awful because it is. But yeah, so basically, you can't just say and do whatever you want. Or you can, but you have to face legal repercussions. You can say an opinion. Like you can say, I don't like something, or I disagree with something.
Okay.
That you can...
So remember when you said that the Cannon brothers literally told you that that they specifically use rollback netcode to make money. So that was a lie, right? That's a fucking outright lie. So the Cannons can fucking sue you. Correct? Correct? You saying that Mr. Wizard was I don't know the situation is, so I'm just using this as an example. You said that Mr. Wizard was a pedo. You gave details on what the fuck went down. Does that count?
Do. But you literally cannot just make up fake statements.
I don't. You don't know how to wash clothes, and you just explained it right now. You don't know how to be a capable adult, and you show us that with every single fucking pre-stream. You've shown us that with your business. You're a retard. There, I said it. I could get a community strike. I could get a community strike for it, but you're actually legitimately, functionally retarded. Okay?
And throw them out there on the internet as fact and act like you're protected and...
Sir. My man, you are the one who does not know how to cook. You are the one who doesn't know how to clean.
So I guess
you're a predator. You're a user, an abuser, a manipulator. I could keep going.
that's what it sounds like happened here. This person was outright saying awful things about someone at Sega that weren't true. They were just making them up, and Sega had enough. So, yeah, you have the right, if that's the case. Even in the United States with the First Amendment, you still have the right to go after someone in court if you feel like someone's constantly making these just outright lies about stuff.
No, I wanted to... Damn it.
Anyway, so I'm curious. I'm curious what will happen. Because will there be other companies who will now see this online harassment and say, no, this will not stand. We have to end this. We have to make sure that, you know, people don't keep acting this way. If Sega started the movement, we need to continue it, right? I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine what
we've been talking about that for a while, Simulate Dumplings.
Made the company take action. Could you imagine what they
come
said?
on, come on.
Stuff must have been said, right? Jeez. So anyway,
for some reason, this guy's like my favorite character. I don't know why. This big ass bear.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. One other thing that just happened, and this I don't understand. Maybe many of you, because I actually have more of an international fan base than I have domestic. I have a 48% American viewer base, but 52% of you are outside the U.S. Just listen to this story. Sony has updated their prices for PlayStation Network in Turkey. It's a major price hike. For some reason, new games digitally on PlayStation Network in Turkey will now cost $85. The same exact games on Xbox or PC are costing $25 to $30 less. But this is apparently a thing in Turkey. For some reason, Sony stuff is more expensive in Turkey. Why? Why would you pay $25 to $30 more for exactly the same game just because it's on PlayStation? Right? That's confusing me. But I hear this all the time. I hear people come in to my chat and they're like, yeah, I wanted to get this game, but it's like, in my country, it's like $95. And I'd be like, what? Why is it $95 where you live? Shouldn't the pricing be adjusted for where you live and shouldn't it be equal around the globe? But apparently not, right? Apparently, internationally, things cost differently depending on where you live. And I'm just curious if anyone here in chat has a story that, yeah, they've experienced a huge price discrepancy where they live for some odd reason with gaming. Like, maybe Game Pass costs more, or PlayStation Plus costs more, or maybe, again, these digital games, maybe they just cost more for some reason, right? Some people are saying perhaps it has something to do with tariffs. Like, certain countries have certain embargoes or tariffs on certain commerce from other countries. So maybe in Turkey, they really don't like Japanese companies or something, so they impose a hefty tariff on it. I don't know. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand it.
Again, let me repeat this one more time. You, Darkside Phil, Philip Paul Burnell, Philly, a.k.a. Ferrari, P50, are functionally fucking retarded. Functionally fucking retarded.
672, you don't live in Wakanda. Wake up. Think you live in Wakanda. You wish you lived in Wakanda. You don't live in Wakanda.
Wakanda's not a real place, dumbass.
He says in Wakanda it costs $100 for Xbox Live. You don't live in Wakanda.
Wakanda's not a real fucking place.
So anyway, I'm curious about that. Like, does anyone know of big price discrepancy?
He really said that like Wakanda's a real
different
place. I'm sorry,
Because
and I'm taking
I'll be honest,
that's
like,
a hill
that
I'm
could
dying
actually
on.
Push someone to, like, why would you continue to buy Sony products if you can get the same exact game that performs pretty close on PC or even on Xbox? I say even on Xbox because probably you go to the gaming PC next, and then maybe Xbox third this console gen, because let's be honest, Xbox ain't doing so good this console gen, which sucks. I feel like it's a great console and everything, but I don't know. It's just they're really losing the war here. So yeah. I forget who it is. Isn't it Mark? I think it's Mark who says in Australia everything is way more expensive for some odd reason. And I always wonder why in Australia would games be way more expensive, right? Like, why? What's with the premium price added to gaming? Because it just makes gaming a more expensive hobby then, if the same exact games are costing more in a different country for no good reason, right? No, see, I don't believe that. Someone just said it's converted to their local currency. There's no difference in monetary value. That's not true. I just literally said you can buy exactly the same game, all right, on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox in Turkey, and it's $25 to $30 cheaper for the same game on Xbox and PC. It's that much more expensive to buy the PS5 version, but it's the same game. This has nothing to do with the currency in the country. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why only Sony would be the odd one out in this situation. That's what's
Because Sony's slow.
confusing me. And I'm sure that's true. Someone just said, that's why people pirate games. You may be right. That may be what urges people, instead of buying, to pirate, because why are you going to pay so much extra? It's not like there's added value. You're getting exactly the same game. There's no added value, so why are you paying $30 more, right?
Why are you paying for the same game again in a separate console when it's the same game and it's crossplay? Same exact value. Same thing.
Okay, I just got reminded to go check my wash. I will. I'll be right back. All right. Well, thank you to Casanova for reminding me to check uneven load again.
All right, Chuck, uneven
So
load.
I had to go in. I had to lift up the entire mattress pad out of the washer. It weighed like 10 pounds because it was completely soaked with water. And I had to try to basically pull it out, rotate it in my arms, and put it back in a different position because it was like a giant lump of water. As I did this, I'm not kidding, like a
Something tells me he bought bedding that's too big for that washer. I guarantee you he bought bedding that's too big for that washer. Thanks for letting us know how much of a dumbass you are, Phil. Thank you.
gallon of water poured out of it all over the floor of the laundry room. Luckily, we have linoleum in there. So it just made a giant fucking mess everywhere. I put it back in. I did go it. It did start again, and it's not uneven load this time. So I think this time it will finish. But now I got to go down in another 15 minutes when it's done spin cycle and finishing, and I got to put it in the dryer. So I stayed there. I had to get paper towels, and I'm freaking drying the entire area. My entire floor is soaked like a lake of water that came out of this thing when I lifted it up. Like, oh my God.
So that means also...
Not cut out for this.
Yeah, you're not cut out for that. So that means also, as he's pulling the wet articles of the wet bedding out of the washing machine, that means it's sopping wet. So that means he's spilling water and shit all over the mold-infested, vomit-laden house. Come on. Come on. What is this? What is this? Where are we right now? What timeline is this? I was about pirated games, so I got you, Antonio. Give me 1 minute. Also, the reason most people pirate games is because some reason they add an awful anti-cheat in the single-player games that ruins the performance. That is true also. That is true.
No, in truth, I am. I if I was down there, right, waiting for it to say uneven load, I could go right over and do it easily, but I'm up here. You know, I'm basically doing two things at once. You're not supposed to have that much in there. Dude, there's the mattress pad and the sheets and the pillowcase. It's one set of bedding.
You're not, so that means it doesn't matter. It's telling you that you're not supposed to have it in there, you fucking idiot. You're not supposed to have that stuff in there. That's too much. You just said the mattress pad is 10 pounds. Thank you, Phil. Thank you for letting us know you are overfilling your fucking washing machine.
In a washer. Yes, you're supposed to have that in there. It's not like I have a comforter, a blanket, the sheets, pillows, pillowcases, and the...
Okay, it doesn't matter what you think. The fucking machine is telling you it's too much. Just like the recipe tells you, 2.5 cups of wine.
Mattress pad in there at once. I just have the basic stuff for the bed in there.
Okay, and it's too fucking much. What part of that don't you understand? Like, he's laughing, but he's telling people, like, look, no. I'm not putting too much in there, okay, because I only got this amount of stuff. But the fucking machine is telling me it's too much stuff in there. Tard Wrangler. Needs a Tard Wrangler hard, bro.
Anyway. All right, well, anyway, by the way, guys, that is it for the news today. Good Lord. Let's jump into shout-out, shall we?
Why don't you just wash your fucking clothes?
We have one contribution so far. Okay? No, there was no comforter and there are no towels in that washer, Al Gore. You are a liar. Anyway.
Look at that. Look at that. Already. Off rip. Toxic as shit.
Changing your TV input label from game mode to PC can improve input speed dramatically more than game mode. It made a huge difference for me. My TV does not have a PC mode. This is a $1.57 tipper. Yeah, my TV doesn't have a PC mode. My TV is built for, if you're gonna game, put it on game mode. I looked into it. It's a really good Sony TV. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I got it on. So I've got the best right now. Like I said,
I got a monitor and it's amazing.
When I'm playing Street Fighter 6 and I'm in training mode, and I just stand there and I go button, it immediately gives me the input. Like there's like pretty much no delay at all. And there used to be a significant input, and now there's almost no delay at all. So. Okay, well, guys, I'm done talking about the stuff I had to talk about today. I got to go downstairs in 15 more minutes to put that in the dryer. Want to do some Q&A?
We got polls.
Mark says, I bought the Season 2 Ultimate Character Pass. Cool. I mean,
Dude,
so did
for
I.
him to laugh at stuff like this,
right? Yeah, I did
funny.
too.
You should be afraid
That's how I
this
ended up
guy's
getting
going
more
to
music
destroy
and stuff.
house.
And apparently
I mean,
when
that's
the
his
stage comes
thing.
out, I
So
should get it without having to unlock
that's
it.
what we're waiting for. We're already at that point. So Bolt C13 says, dude, for him to laugh at stuff like this at the age of 42 is not funny. He should be afraid that this guy's going to destroy his own house. He's going to destroy his own house. His house is already fucking destroyed. His house is already destroyed because of shit like this. Just from the GameCube adapter connected for 80 years. Oh, that's not bad, Antonio. Get that. Cobain says, like my LG, I can change the input settings to PC or console and will make a difference in clarity and colors. Like, it's just tedium. Fucking tedium. Let's pull. We're doing some pulls. Come on, let's go.
we drive
We're gonna
to.
do some pulls right now.
Captain DCW, good to see ya. He says, sorry I haven't been around for a few days. I've been playing the new college
All right,
football
pulling.
game. That's cool. I heard a lot of people are really enjoying this new college football game. Why? Because it's an actual new game from the ground up. It's not, Madden, where they just reskin it every year. Apparently it plays differently, and a lot of people really like the game. I'm glad to hear that. I don't care about sports games, so I don't
Fuck you. Nobody cares. Why do you have to bring it at like nobody cares? Nobody fucking cares. Oh, it's a new game. That's hype. I'm glad you enjoy it. Keep fucking pushing.
really, I'm not going to benefit from that, but I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying an American college football game way more than Madden.
That's right. All
What
the
is the most
gotchas.
effective type of battle bot, in my opinion? Well, we've watched many seasons of it now, and every season it changes because every year someone tries to
Yeah,
figure out, like, a
Shybot.
new
That's
meta.
all. That's the only reason why he played it.
And so when it started, it was basically like anyone who either had a really powerful vertical spinner, which is essentially a blade that spins this way rather than this way, which is horizontal. It spins vertically like this, and basically when it hits you, it tries to lift you. So at first it was either that, or it was someone who had like the biggest weapon. So there was like this guy called Tombstone who had a weapon that would spin this. It was a ginormous blade.
Don't
So you
worry,
would just
guys.
drive
I'll
right
try
in
to
and
have the
clobber it, and
filter.
that was it. Like, you didn't have any defense against it. But what's happened is over the years, the meta changed. And so Tombstone actually stopped doing so well. And other people started developing other kinds of bots that could counter that. Now some of the more interesting bots are like there's a crazy flipper bot where it's so low to the ground, blades won't even hit it, they just miss. And he just goes under you and flips you way into the sky, right?
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, it's changed over the years. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the latest season. I think we're at least 1 or 2 seasons behind the latest season. So I don't know what like the current meta is in BattleBots. And I think later this year they may actually be
It's
doing
the
another season.
gotcha,
I'm not
baby.
sure
This
if
is
it's
how
later
this
year
how
or
I do
early next year.
gotcha.
Swagonito says,
That's it. Trash Man is right. I'm going to be the new boss man Jack of Gotcha. I'm losing it all. We're losing it all. All right? All right? We're getting rid of all the rats. We're getting all the cheese. This is how we do it.
Swagonito says, the college football game is being made by a completely different developer, not anyone involved with Madden. Yeah, I think that's why people like it, right? See, back in the day, Madden was not the dominant game franchise for football. There was the 2K series, NFL 2K, and there was Madden, and there was like another one too. There was like, Game Day. NFL Game Day was huge back in the day. So you had options every year. When you wanted to play a sports game, there was usually 2 or 3 different competitors who were all vying for the top spot for a particular sport. And then all of a sudden, Madden started completely dominating, and no one made American football games anymore. So I'm glad to see that someone else is trying to compete now. No, I've never had an
Back
avocado
in my
chocolate
day,
shake. That
there was
sounds a little
multiple
weird.
people making football games.
Yes, Bison has massive combo damage output. That's correct. Advice for someone who recently pulled their back? Yes, basically, man, it's rough. When you have a bad back, it's very hard to relieve it because even if you're sitting down, it's still uncomfortable. Especially if, like, you hurt a disc rather than just a muscle. That's the worst.
Arizona, don't.
'Cause, like, there's really
you can't
no
question it,
comfy
baby. You
spot.
can't question it.
For me, when my disc was at its worst, I just had to find a way to negate the pain in my mind because it was just constant pain. It's like, dude, what do? You can't even think straight because you got fucking wincing pain every moment.
You
know?
go to the chiropractor, go to a doctor.
I would
go
definitely
to
say
back
anti-inflammatories.
surgeon.
NSAIDs, they call them. That's great. Those will help.
Just take pills. So basically, ignore the pain and take pills.
Jasper, what are you doing? Please don't attack the wire. Hey, Jasper. Hey, Jasper Kitty. Why are you doing that to that wire? Don't do that. Here we go again. How did I
Man,
get a
this
slip
is-
disc? It wasn't slipped. It was severely herniated, and no one really knows. It's not like, I got into a bad accident or something. It's just something that happened over time. And then all of a
No,
sudden,
it doesn't work like that. There's something that happened. If you go to the doctor and find out what the fuck it is, then you would know what it is. But you're fucking lying.
I started getting severe shooting pain up and down my legs. But it
Didn't
wasn't
find
the same
out what it
leg. Some days
was.
would be one leg, some days it was the other leg. So you know it has something to do with the disc. You're right. And then sometimes I got bad numbness where I'd try to walk and I couldn't even feel anything. It was like pins and needles or nothing. That's obviously not good. And then I started having like Jasper, don't bite that wire. I started having what do you call it? Like spasms. Don't do that. Don't chew that wire. Stop that right now. Stop that now. Don't do that. Don't do it. I know it's a nice wire. It's a purple wire. It's my joystick wire. Don't chew it. Don't chew my $400 joystick wire, Jasper. Jeez.
Please bite that shit all the fuck
Jasper,
off.
I just said don't do that. Stop that right now. Not chew that wire. Leave it alone. Ugh. Oh, no. Swagonito says, does your fridge have an ice maker? Mine just broke. I don't know if it's worth it to get another fridge with an ice maker. This fridge that I have was brand new when I moved in 10 years ago. The ice maker literally never worked properly. That thing would constantly freeze up, constantly have issues, to the point where I just turned it off. I had enough, and I just bought an ice cube tray, and I put it in my freezer, and that's how I get ice. There's no point to having that thing. It never worked. It always would have issues. Shout out to Hair of the Dog. Thank you to Hair of the Dog
his fridge
for a
is
super chat,
broken.
and thank you to Grimace for a super chat. 2 super chats there. So, guys, as you know,
So his fridge is broken. So hold on, wait, hold on.
when I stream,
When you stream, you suck at it. So the bathroom's broken, dishwasher's broken, shower's broken. Now the ice maker in the fridge is broken. So that means the fridge is broken. So again, weren't we talking about he's gonna ruin his house, Bolty? Weren't we talking about him ruining his house? There we go. The house is already ruined. Already ruined. Love it.
my goal is to hit $50 in tips every stream.
Your
Outside
goal
of
is to
that,
destroy
everything
your
is appreciated.
fucking house.
Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. Now, today we're doing Street Fighter. I'm going to try to take breaks every few matches and sit here and have conversation with you guys. I actually have
Oh
been
yeah,
enjoying
yeah.
doing that a lot
Cat
recently.
broke a few kitchen
And I
drawers.
find that when I break it up like that, I do better.
They broke the
as opposed to just constant
vacuum.
Play. All right. Then during those times when I will do shout outs for contributions and the like. But if we were to hit the $50 in tips earlier on, that would obviously allow me to just focus on the gameplay and not worry so much about performance of the stream and stuff like that. And obviously, you know, to be focusing on the game is more beneficial than focusing on, you know, stupid financials. So if you like the content, if you're thinking of support it today,
Who says that? If you, I don't
then
gotta
please
worry
do.
about
Okay,
financials.
please do
Jeez,
in
that's
some
not
way,
your
and if we get
audience's
$50
fucking
early, that would help a
job.
lot. JD, sure, we could do red and blue bison today. Sure, we can, and I will color my joystick red or blue to coincide with red or blue bison. How about that? Because my joystick is color changing now. This Victory stick is so crazy. There you go.
Well, the homeowners association is supposed to do that. That's the other thing. The homeowners. This is why I don't like homeowners associations, because like they're good for nothing. They sit there and they want to fucking be tyrants and shit. But then when there's an actual factual issue, they're not there. Because this homeowners association has been contacted. People have shown me that they fucking touch the pool and contact the homeowners association. They won't do nothing. So fuck it. All I know is that me personally, because I'm a petty ass motherfucker, if it ever comes to light that his neighbors want to sue Phil or the the homeowners association for neglect or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and have this little package and just say, hey, like this was there. Like he's been doing it like forever. So knock yourself out.
Do I like Crash or Spyro more? Well, Crash came out first, correct? Crash was first. Spyro was second. I've played both trilogies. I think they're all good games. I think Crash is a little bit more basic, while Spyro had more to it. It felt like Spyro had a little bit more of the exploration factor to it, especially with the.
Because it was a collectathon, you fucking dumbass. That's why. This is why I hate when he talks about games. Like, Jesus Christ, he sucks at this shit, man. Corruption research. Lame. God, he fucking sucks.
Parts that you could fly and stuff. But man, I like them both. That's a tough question, actually. You know, I don't know if I really want to answer it because I haven't played them in so long.
Always
Maybe if I
fucking
went back and
fancy.
played them again, I'd be like, oh, I definitely
Spyro.
have an answer
I like
for
Spyro.
it. But I just have
Spyro's
fond
easier.
memories of both. Although, let's be honest, both have some pretty challenging things. I think Crash 1 has some crazy challenging stuff, right? But
What is this vague bullshit?
man, I think they're both good. I don't think that.
No, they're both good. You know, they got different stuff. Yeah, you know, one has more things, the other not so much. But, you know, you really can't put a finger on it because they both have controls, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, there's options. So I can't really put a finger on it. I'm sorry. Because I know that Crash has, it has levels, you know what I'm saying? And Spyro has, also has levels, but their levels have things that you got to get. Like, the fuck is that?
I really want to pick.
I like Spyro because I like fucking dragons. That's it.
How about slot?
I like fucking dragons. I like playing with dragons. I like Spyro Year the Dragon because I got to play as a fucking penguin that got to fly and shoot shit up, which is cool. I got to finally play as the fucking dragonfly and shit. You see how it is? You see how easy that is? Hi, you like this or this? Oh, I like this one because of this. I like that one because of this. Come on, man.
Sly Cooper also is great. All those games, you know, the classic platformers from PS1, PS2 era are quite good.
But see, Sonic Jada says, maybe the HOA didn't take the claim seriously because the people who are calling out of Renton don't live there. That is true. That is also a possibility. This is why you don't go touch the pool unless you have all the facts needed. I'm not condoning for ops. I'm just saying, if you can go ahead and do something normal, because, you know, reporting something like this, it's normal. Do it in a normal fucking fashion.
No, I never had any issue with my toes. Jay Stan says, my lower back hurts sometimes and my toes occasionally go numb during pain. Was that what you experienced? No, I never had any issues with my extremities. It was shooting pain down, like, from my lower spine through the back of my legs, either one. And it would be like nerve pain just shooting through. And the numbness would actually be in the leg and back there. So when I'm walking, I'm getting like pins and needles like in my legs. I never had like numbness in the toes. No, that did not happen to me. I'm wondering, numbness in toes, that could be a few things. That could be nerves. That could be like blood circulation, right? Could be. You're not getting enough circulation in your extremities. That could be a different thing. I don't know. Double M says, what's the future of the Elden Ring DLC moving forward? I'm not sure what you mean. We're playing it again on Saturday. We're taking on the boss. We'll see if we beat him. If we don't beat him, we'll play it again until we beat him, right? Like, I don't know how long it'll take. I'm not really in a rush. Honestly, I'm just not. Like, with Melania, it was like, oh, the ultimate challenge to beat her. How long will it take? With this boss, I don't even care. I'm just being honest. I'm like, oh, I know I'm going to beat him. It's going to come in time. I'm not going to stress out about it. It's not that big of a deal. Like, really, I don't really see it as a big deal. Oh, well, I'll beat him when we figure it out. And I'll figure it out eventually. I just need to figure out his second half attacks and when to dodge and when to hit. That's all it is. Nintendo World Championships is out? Oh, does it come out today? I thought it came out yesterday or tomorrow, but that's cool. Hopefully it's good and people like it. Like I said, I'm considering getting it for my marathon next week. Not this week, coming up the week after. That's right, Jade. You doing anything special for your birthday, Jade? Just curious, his birthday's this weekend.
This is the part where you gonna play Street Fighter, huh?
Does Jasper know any tricks? No, not really. He's a cat.
Fucking
Cats don't really
dick.
do tricks.
Are you stupid?
Cats do silly.
I'm telling you, I want to hit him with a can of fucking beans.
Things, but not really on command.
Hit him with a fucking can of beans. That's
You
the
don't
fuck I
train a
want to
cat
do.
like you would train a dog.
Yes, you can. You can, dumbass. You can train any animal. Any animal. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Right, did I...
Oh, really? Double M says a lot of streamers have quit the DLC and said they will not go back to fighting Radon until he gets a nerf. If that's the point, why not just summon? It really... Let's be honest here. If you get to this final, but you went through the whole DLC, you beat everything else. Now, I don't know if they did. Maybe they skipped the optional stuff too, right? Maybe they didn't fight Bale. Maybe they didn't fight the Lord of Flame. Maybe they just skipped all the tough stuff. But if you get to the end, right? Why not just summon and beat it? Right? And I know that that's a crutch or whatever, but why not just summon and beat it? If it's not that big of a deal to you, right? Why not just summon and beat it and get it done? Unless you're saying they are summoning and they still can't beat him. I mean, if that's the case, holy shit. Damn. If you're summoning, you still can't beat him. That's pretty bad. I know I can summon. For me, I would much rather do it without summoning. I would much rather learn and beat him. If I did it with Melania, I think I could do it with him.
Didn't he
It's not
summon?
like I'm not feeling any pressure.
Didn't he
to do it
summon
at
though?
Any rate, any speed. Like, I'll beat him when I beat him. Right? It's no big deal. Even if it takes me several streams to do it, I know I'll eventually do it. I'm not under any pressure or... Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to do it. I know, it's just a matter of when. But, you know, I would like to do it without summoning. I would. being that it is the final thing in Elden Ring. There's not going to be anything else. They've already said this is it.
That was a butt dial.
This DLC is it. The last hurrah. You know, they might make a sequel. I would bet they are going to make a sequel. That's how much money this made. But since it is the last hurrah thing in Elden Ring, I would like to beat it without summons.
That's it? Anything else, Phil? I know there's 4 minutes that I cut off because it was just straight dead air.
What else would you guys like to talk about today?
Nothing. Start the
Any other
fucking
topics?
game.
I gotta go downstairs and check on my wash again in like 5 minutes.
So then go. Oh my god, you can do that now.
What a day it's gonna be, man. What a day for me. Having to go check on the wash.
Wasting
constantly.
fucking time. Amazing.
You're gonna go to the mall, but then you're gonna be home watching me? Well, Jade, remember I am doing Elden Ring and Riven on Saturday, so I don't know if it's really anything you're gonna be too interested in.
Fuck you,
Friday
Phil.
night fights, and maybe a lobby with Brian, not confirmed yet. Gotta confirm that before I promise that to you guys. But it's a maybe. We definitely want to do another lobby. Did he? People are saying it took Kai Senat, I don't know how to say his name, 99 hours to beat it. I don't believe he played it 99 hours. I don't believe
Yes, he
that.
did. He did.
I don't believe that at all.
Well, you don't have to, but it happened. It already happened. And he actually played it, like, for real. He didn't fucking spoil himself. He actually played the game and made it entertaining for his audience. That's why he beat the game. That's why he gets recognition from FromSoft. Unlike your fucking dumbass. He entertains his audience. He doesn't sit there and fucking panhandle. Fucking dumbass. I don't know. This one I don't like his dumbass.
Played 99 hours. I think you've made that up. Okie dokie. You really think I care about this? And by the way, I'll say it. I'm just gonna address this once. I don't ever want to bring it up again. Boogie got canned from the Lalcow podcast for lying about having cancer for 2 years. Then Team admitted DSP was right and that Boogie would be ruined by the Lalcow podcast. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. All right. Just the fact that you know that, you fell for the trap. You understand that?
What fucking trap? I don't listen to any of that shit. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's cut this shit short. Let's just straight to the daily rap. Where's the daily rap? Give me my daily rap. I need daily rap today. Daily rap? Yep.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Rap.
Oh, no. Wait. I'm gonna savor this. I'm gonna do pulls while you do this. So hold on. Let's get in there. I'm gonna do some pulls. I don't even think I got enough to do any pulls, but I'm gonna do some pulls. Let's. Right there. Go. All right, 16 minutes. Not bad. Let's get into that.
18th of July, 2024. Let me put it this way. This is going to be an important daily wrap, all right? For a couple of reasons. Basically, both games that I played today, at one
They
point,
sucked.
were really popular.
No, wait. What the fuck was that? No, wait. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hold on. What was that?
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 18th of July, 2024.
Actually, I'm gonna need OBS for this.
Let me put it this way. This is going to be an important daily wrap, all right? For a couple of reasons. Basically, both games that I played today,
What the fuck is that?
at one point,
Again, he's doing the arm flailing thing. Remember what I told you guys? When I was playing True Crime, when I was playing Sleeping Dogs, how back in the day they always had like these era of like antagonists who just use their hands a little too much. And I feel like Phil's doing that exact same shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, and his head is jerking too. Like, watch his head. Watch the head. Don't watch the hands. You said, like, why is your head going so far back? Why is your head going so far back?
at one point,
Look at that shit. Like, it go. Hold on. We gotta go back. I'm sorry. Look where it's at. Okay, it's right. Like, I want you to look at his head and look how it goes right afterwards. Just watch his head
at one point,
all the way
were
back.
really popular. and or we're really bringing in attention and support. And today kind of was eye-opening for multiple different reasons. So let's get right into it. We need to figure out what to do moving forward.
I need to figure out
Podcast today
shit.
was loaded with stuff. Talked about my day off. Talked about game
Negative.
news. Hung out
Boring.
with the audience. It was a pretty
Boring.
good one. I also had to do
I only
laundry
got
because
3?
Jasper had barfed all over the sheets in the morning.
Disgusting.
And my wife was not home today. So I was running and constantly having to get the sheets to wash. Uneven load kept hitting the stupid washer because I had to wash not only the sheets but the mattress pad as well because he had really gone to town on the bed this morning. So that was it was a pretty funny podcast in that regard. But outside of that, we went into Street Fighter 6 today. Now, here's the deal with Street Fighter 6. I've been playing with Bison for a month now. Like, ever since he came out. Not a month yet. Close to a month, right? It was
And you've been
June when
losing?
he came out. He's still by far my best character. I actually think, like, I'm better with him than any other character. I'm hanging around that 1,500 points. You know, I'm like 1,550 to 1,580. It goes up and down amount of ranking points with this character. Today was the worst stream I've done with him. Not because of the losses, because of the quality of gameplay that Capcom has created at the master level. Sadly, what Capcom did is they made easy mode characters in Street Fighter 6 where if you just learn a pattern, you can get to master and basically hang around there. There's no intelligence to these people who play. They're dumb.
Again,
I
no
mean,
intelligence.
I'm not trying to like personally insult them. Their gameplay is really dumb. It's just
It's
they know
really
a pattern,
stupid.
they
know a
execute it
pattern.
perfectly, they win. Or they guess right, they win. If they make a mistake, you win. If you can stop the pattern without making a mistake like one dropped input, you'll win. But it's a gamble. So when you play these people, you're literally like rolling the dice and gambling at a casino. You're not really playing a fighting game. You're doing a mini game that's boring, okay? And it would be one thing if Ken and Cammy weren't so prominent. But to give you an example, today I played for 3 hours. I kid you not, probably 80 to 85% of my matches today were either Cammy, Ken, Akuma, or Bison. Actually, there was far less Bison today.
I got one
There was
left,
way
one
more
left.
Cammys.
One
way
left.
more
Let's go.
Kens,
Give me
and
some.
Akumas
Some.
than anything else. And when I'm playing for 3 hours and I'm playing a good amount of people, and the vast majority of matches are exactly the same, it's
We
boring.
got W engine. All right.
It doesn't even
awesome.
matter if I win or lose.
I
it's
must
just
say this,
boring.
and it's not agreeing
you
that they're cheaters,
watch
but
Street
some when
Fighter,
it
you're
comes to
expecting,
Phil.
oh man, there's going to be some
Hold on.
Blankas, some Hondas, some Dalsims in there, some JPs, some Kimberlys.
I must say
some
this,
Jamies,
it must be a fighting
some
game thing, but
Giles,
yeah, there are
some
cheaters in Street Fighter
Juries.
6,
So,
only
yeah,
some
keep
when it
going.
comes to
Think
Phil. It
about how
can't
many
be anyone
characters
who's
are in this
fair.
game.
He can't. He doesn't know how to
We
play this
fought the
fucking
same
game.
4 characters. Actually, today it was 3. We fought the same 3 characters for like 2.5 out of 3 hours. It was so fucking boring at the master level.
Oh, sorry.
And this is what Capcom has created by making the game too easy to play at that level for scrubs. It's Capcom's fault. It's not the
Capcom's
players'
fault.
fault. The
It's not the
players
players'
have
fault.
found a way to essentially get to the master level and stay around 1,500 points by playing this easy mode pattern. No actual knowledge of how to play fighting games. No fundamentals at all.
Oh, let's go.
Just play the pattern and get wins against half the time because it's gambling. Again, it's just guessing, gambling. It's shitty.
Nah, fuck that. I got the S rank bamboo. Look, they give me the hip hop music with all that. S rank, baby. Look at that. One bang boo pull, and I already got the S rank. This is what Phil feels.
You know, top players will not do it on purpose. They know they could, but they know that it cheapens the game to play like that. So they don't.
I'm
They
hype
actually try
right
to play with
now.
intelligence and mix up skill and do uniqueness.
Fuck your
The
mix
best way
up.
can
I got a
describe it is this.
fucking S
Back in the day
rank.
when you played Street Fighter, okay? Everyone had a unique way to play the character that they were the best with, right? One Blanca would be hyper aggressive,
Let's
jumping around, comboing
go.
you. Another Blanca would be more defensive, staying back and trying to trick you into doing counter hits and setups. Then you'd have a
Alright,
Dalsim,
now I want this one.
right, who would just be all projectiles. Then you'd have another one who actually would do different little throw ticks and traps and things instead.
This is the
You'd
next
have a
one I'm
Chun-Li
getting.
that's ultra aggressive, jumping around, then one that would stay back and just throw fireballs. You could do that in old Street Fighter. In Street Fighter 6, literally every fucking person plays Ken and Cammy identically. Because
Okay, so then you
that's
should
what
be
wins.
able to
That's
beat
the meta,
it.
And that's sad because it makes the game boring. It's exactly what happened in Street Fighter 5. Every
Where's
character was
Turbo?
played like that in Street Fighter 5. That's why Street Fighter 5 was by far the worst, most boring Street Fighter ever made. But in Street Fighter 6, at least when you're not talking Ken or Cammy, and to some extent Akuma,
Yes, there's
there's
Volta.
variety in the gameplay. Take a look at when I'm playing
I
Bison.
fell for the gotcha.
I'm trying to innovate and do different things. I'm purposefully trying to do setups with head stomps, the devil reverse, different tricks than what the pros are doing. I know what the pros are doing. I know how effective it is. I could play exactly like that. I don't want to. I'm trying to learn other things that will innovate and make my gameplay feel different from what the pros are doing. I just don't want to copy them every game. I want to actually improve upon it or maybe do something different that people don't expect. That's not what these people do online at Master. They literally get to Master with Ken and Cammy, and they just do the pattern, and they'll never get higher ranked. Like, they never will get past, like, 1,500 or so points. But I guess they don't care. I guess when you're ignorant of to what fighting games is supposed to be, you just don't care. You just sit there sitting
What does
at
he
Master
mean, like
and
it's
think that
supposed
you're
to
hot shit
be?
or something. The problem is someone like me, who only gets to play this game 2-3 times a week, doesn't get to invest a ton of time into it. I get stuck playing these people
Nobody gives a shit.
endlessly. And then when I do get a few good matches, like there was a really good Ed today. There was a really good Jamie today. There was actually a match.
The only
with
reason
Zengi,
DSP likes Street Fighter system
we got
games because his
double
slow
KO.
gym brain
At the end
can't
of the
handle
match,
arc
it was a
system
double
games.
KO.
Exactly.
It was like, what? Seriously? He won run around. I won the second. The third was double KO. I've never seen that before. The match just ended with no winner. I was like, huh? So there's some stuff there that was really neat. The problem was that was like 10% of my stream. The rest was insane boredom because these people suck, and Capcom made the game too easy for these people to get there and just sit there like a lump and not learn Street Fighter. So I can't fix that. And it doesn't matter who I use. Whether it's Bison or Blanca or somebody else, Honda, I'm going to face the same thing. Every time I play Master level ranked, it's going to be the same. I don't play enough to get past the level I'm at in any regular fashion. Like, for example, if I really grinded with Bison for 2-3 more months, I'd probably reach 1,600, 1,700 points and stay there. Because then I'd be past that level of scrub. The problem is, I don't play enough. Only playing this 2-3 times a week, I'm not playing enough to get enough points to get past it. I'm just not. I would have to get a day where I get lucky and I don't play those fucking stupid pattern players, and I play like 10 good people in a row, and I'd gain points. And then I'd be out of there. But
So you have no skills, just purely luck. You have no skills, just luck.
I don't have that kind of luck. I always end up facing a zillion Cammies and Kens and Akumas, and you can't get
It's
past
all
it.
luck.
It's just boring as dirt. I actually like, it's actually getting to the point where it's annoying. Like, I don't want to play anymore because I don't want to fight those 3 characters. I fought them too much. It's boring as shit. It's just not entertaining to play, nor for you to watch. So, this not only constituted a stream that really wasn't very fun, it also, again, was a second straight Street Fighter stream that was not well supported. I didn't even hit 30 bucks.
There we
tips.
go. The money. That's what we talk
Very
about.
few super chats. I don't even think we got a new member today. Nothing. At all. So now,
Nothing.
I put all this effort into trying to get better at Street Fighter, because that was the discussion we had a couple months ago, was the only way I'm going to get better is to focus on one character.
Hey,
I've
what's
now
up,
played
Mama? How you
Bison
doing?
for
Okay,
like
okay.
25 hours. I've gotten good with him. I'm definitely getting better and improving, and now the attendance and support has fallen off, and the fun is gone.
Where's my money?
So what do I do? You know, I feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place. If I play too many variety of characters, I never get good enough to hang with anyone, right? I just get spanked constantly at Master, so I hit Master, and it's a waste of time. Now I'm stuck, and I can't have fun with the character. If I play enough with the character to do well, now we're faced with the fact that Capcom fucked up, made it too easy to abuse certain strategies with these characters, and now you have morons, scrubs, dominating a Master rank that's boring as shit to play in and watch. So I can't fix the game. Like, the problem now is the game itself, not me. You know what I mean? Unless I literally...
The game
play Street Fighter
can't.
every
The
for
game
2
isn't
straight,
gonna make
I'm not
people
gonna get
give
out of
you
this
money,
ranking. I'm
man.
gonna be stuck. And yeah, it makes it even more frustrating when this is my first stream of the week, and it's a dud. You know, when it comes to people, usually you get more viewers, less viewers today, and support was pretty dead. So I don't know what to do to fix that. You know, like, I want feedback. I don't know what you think I could do to fix it, if I even could. But yeah,
Basically, what can you do?
That'd
What
make
do I
that
need to
even
do for you to
worse.
give me money?
Tonight was a late night chill stream in Stardew Valley. And this typically was the stream that we would do after a stressful day and have fun. And we did, by the way. It was 2 hours of fun, lots of progress. It's the fall now. We planted all new crops, started harvesting
Oh,
them,
bitch.
got really deep in the mine. We're actually past level 100 now. I think we're like 105, and we're almost to the bottom, which apparently is level 120. We're seeing new things in the mine. That's cool. Completing community quests. Actually got to do my first fishing trip, which was nice because we hadn't fished at all in the fall so far. So we got stuff done, but awful support again. And this is the first Stardew stream where we didn't even come close to hitting a tier 1 tips goal. Super chats, not even good, and 0 members. So we went from Stardew Valley being my most supported streams of the week. Like, no exaggeration.
Oh, this is
We
where
were
you
coming
lost the
out and saying,
whale.
wow, this is great. Phil's playing this. We've all loved it for 7-8 years, and now it's cool to see him finally
So he
play it.
lost the whale because of
And-
this,
and
right?
It's faded away.
No,
And
no.
I don't know why.
This is
People
because
haven't
he
said the
lost the
gameplay's
whale,
bad.
correct?
People haven't said my commentary's bad.
Wow.
People still like hanging out with me. So what happened? It's nothing that I've changed, okay? And before someone said, oh, it was only one person, completely false. In fact,
One
there
person.
was one person who was very supportive of this the first week. And they tipped a bunch, and they actually got into like a cheer war. And then they have been gone and haven't even attended a Stardew stream in like 2 to 3 weeks. So that's baloney. But it is, I don't know what to, I think you want my opinion. People like it, but the appeal of it being new is gone. People just think now it's just going to be a staple of the schedule no matter what, so they don't really worry too much about it. And quite frankly, yeah, you know, this happens with almost every game that I get 20, 30 hours into. People kind of feel like it's samey, right? And then it's like, well, what realistically, what new stuff is happening in Stardew? Nothing. Fishing, there's mining, there's
Oh, forget the
combat,
fact that it's like one
there's-
person. Forget the fact that it's just one goddamn person that was like, nah, it's that people got bored of it. Yeah, okay. All right. Whatever.
farming. Yes, there's more stuff to do apparently, but the game is so heavy on micromanagement, it may be dozens of hours before I get to do new stuff, right? So, you know, it is what it is. I still like it. I would like to keep it in the rotation, but I can't play it 2-3 times a week if I'm going to make, you know, $20 all night. I just can't. I have to do things on my streams that are going to pay the bills. So I can make a living. Today was not a very good day at all for that.
Okay,
like,
so
I
what?
feel like today was very disheartening in that regard, and I need feedback on what to do.
And-
Should I reduce the amount I play Street Fighter? I moved Street Fighter to day stream so we can make more.
Well,
progress with
actually, if you
Bison.
played
Do I
Street
just
Fighter
move it
more, you
back
probably get some
exclusively to night
money
streams
because you
again?
know Jade
Do I
wanted
now
to play
balance
Street
day
Fighter.
streams as different games because we're going to finish Riven this week. So maybe I have a balance between Street Fighter and Stardew, and even maybe not Stardew. Maybe only once a week I play Stardew, and we start something else at night that I balance with Street Fighter, and then the day streams could be other
I
stuff.
just killed my own
Tomorrow there
shit.
will be something new, which we're going to talk about in a second. But I really need feedback right now. I'm nervous. I can't have all of a sudden, out of nowhere, all my support dry up because people are upset with the games or whatever. I didn't do anything. There's no drama going on. No one's
Nobody
upset
ca-
with me as far as I know.
Okay,
Nothing's
so this is
changed.
because of whale.
Maybe it's just one bad day. And if that's the case,
Yeah. Okay, definitely
fine,
a whale.
but this is now two
Definitely
straight streams
whale.
of Street Fighter that have been like this. Okay, so that's starting to...
So I mean, in order for us to let us know that it's definitely not the thing that we know it is, you know, just to let you guys know, it's definitely not the thing. It's not that thing. It's you know, it's the games. It's that, you know, people got sick of the games. Forget the fact that there was only one person paying for said game. Is that people just, you know, they're getting bored. The novelty of Stardew Valley is no longer available. No, it has nothing to do with that. It was just one person doing it. It's just that it's, you know, it's the game's fault. Absolutely, the denial on this shit is fucking nuts, bro. I can't, like, this is sad, Phil. We're not making it out of the condo with this one. We not making it to the YouTube, you know, diamond plaque with this one, bro. It's just not happening. I'm sorry, Phil. Pack it up, baby. Pack it up, because we're done. We're done. No more daily rap. No more none of that shit. We're done. Party done.
to now establish a pattern, and that's what makes me nervous. This is the first time this happened with Stardew. Is this going to continue to happen with Stardew? I don't know. So I would love feedback on what's going on, and if you have suggestions for improvement or suggestions of something to do different, let me know. Let's talk about tomorrow, because tomorrow is a brand new day. Listen to this. Podcast in the morning, and then we're doing this new game, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. It just came coming out on Game Pass. I just downloaded it on my console. It's ready to go for tomorrow. So we're going to check this out and see if it's any good. I really don't know much about it, besides it apparently has very beautiful graphics, which obviously I'm excited to explore on the Xbox. Now that I'm playing at 4K resolution and everything, I want to see how that's going to pan out, and, you know, hopefully it's a good game. Apparently strategy action with like Japanese culture. It's got yokai ghosts and stuff, or demons or something. I don't know.
More sad?
But it looks interesting. It looks unique. So I hope that you guys will come by for the premiere stream tomorrow and enjoy it and hopefully support it. Tomorrow night, we're doing something different with Friday Night Fights. Brian is returning for our third ever Street Fighter 6 lobby. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to get the Discord chat going again. This time around, supposedly you could do it right on the PlayStation 5 console. I'm not sure how. I might have to look it up.
Beat his ass, Brian!
Last time I did it. But we're going to do a lobby where we go through all the different characters.
Fuck him up!
No, I'm not just going to play with Bison. In fact, I want to use Bison against him. I want to see how I fare with my Bison against Brian. But I want to use my other characters as well. You know, this will be a good opportunity, finally, for the first time in a month, to play as all my other characters again. So it should be fun. And I hope that you guys will join me for that. It should be a good time. Tomorrow night on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully people will come and support it. I mean, it's variety now. It's not just Bison. So the excuses that, oh, we're tired of Bison, we're tired of the same rank, it's going to be different.
Yeah, it's going to be different, so you better come by and give me
So
money.
tomorrow, 2 new things in the mix that are very, very different. But I need feedback on what to do. You know, we're going to finish Elden Ring DLC probably Saturday, if not one more stream to beat that boss. We're finishing Riven probably Saturday night. I am bringing Fallout 4 back to the mix, but we don't know if I should do a day or night stream for that. Maybe it should be, you know, Street Fighter at night again. I don't know. I am. I'm disheartened. I thought that we were doing good. I thought we were making progress. And today, to see that people were kind of just annoyed, me too, at the fact that it's the same fights over and over, and Capcom is not really giving a shit about this. I don't know how they could not admit it's a problem when you play all the same fighters over and over, the same characters. It's a game with like 30 characters, right? 20-something? Or is it, and this is what you have to do, fight the same guy over and over because everyone picks the same character because the game's too easy with those characters. It's dumb. So, anyway, let me know, and we'll go from there. By the way, there is a chance that the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection may release this weekend because they rated it. And so, it's EVO weekend. I mean, this would be a great weekend to say, oh, guess what, guys? It's coming out right now. They're actually previewing it tomorrow morning at EVO. They're going to have a stream of it and everything, so they're definitely hyping this up. I get the feeling it's coming out soon. That would be great. That would be good variety. We get to play a bunch of different versus games rather than me just focusing on
Did I do it?
6. It would give some
I think I did. Didn't I pick her up?
variety around here, but we got to see what happens with that. Okay? All right, everyone. So, let's hope for the best tomorrow with Kunitsugami and a lobby with Brian and Street Fighter 6.
I should have the green girl.
See you then. Peace out.
That's it. We're done. We're done. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just finish this real quick. So that's it. We're pretty much done, ladies and gentlemen. It was a boring ass fucking stream. I'm gonna cut it short here because I gotta get stuff ready. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have another Glaze State. We're gonna get back. Sunday I am off. Sunday no, actually I'm gonna be on tomorrow, and then Sunday we might have a detox stream. I'm gonna be off on Monday, and then I'll be back on Tuesday with a regular Glaze. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Catch you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. All right. Bye.